beach, mouse, beach, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, beach, mouse.
I love your networking setup, by the way.
Oh, the cabling?
This is tremendous. It's good. It's good.
If you're running, it's a hazard. If you're walking, it's not.
Look, the truth is, I'd rather see a crappy cable than good wireless.
Yeah, well, welcome to the office. This is just for
Right.
privacy. Well, the magic happens, right? It's a little bit disorganized, but I'll you guys settle.
Sup? All right. So where's the broken computer at?
That one
Help me
right
out
here.
This one right here. Okay.
Yeah, it's broken.
I brought a little something of just about everything we could possibly need. Can you explain to me what's broken about it? Because I'm going to be honest with you. All I saw was you tweeting, "Oh my god, my computer's broken again."
Okay.
Yeah.
Good interpretation. Not bad. Basically, I think that the motherboard is fried.
You think the motherboard is fried?
I'm pretty convinced of it, actually. I'm pretty sure. Listen, how about we make a bet?
You're going to make a bet?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about $100? Motherboard's fried.
How about $100? It's not just snot on all of those tissue papers.
Okay. I'm not gonna bet on that. That's unfair.
I don't know
okay.
if they can hear us right now, but
Yeah, they can hear us. Yeah.
yeah.
By the way, if you
Okay.
want,
So you're pretty sure it's the motherboard?
yeah.
Okay, that's good because I brought a spare motherboard just in case. We basically dropped by Micro Center and they were like, red carpet, led us around, got us everything we needed to make sure that no matter what's broken, we got one of just about anything.
That's
so
cool.
What makes you think the motherboard's fried?
Okay, so I plugged in. Okay, I'm gonna give you a bunch of random events that you don't care about. Okay, and think what happened. Okay, so the motherboard.
Should I put a mic on?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I put a mic on you?
Yeah, you can mic me up.
All right, cool. I got one here. All right, this is great. I don't know if he told you guys this because my internet was a little spotty on the freeway, so I couldn't really hear much of what was going on the stream. But basically, we set the date for today. I couldn't commit to a particular time. My flight got delayed, and then he's like, "Gee, I don't know if I can still do this today." So the organization that you guys are seeing, this is exactly as organized as this is. This is not a show.
Yeah, that's about on the fly as it gets. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna put chat just so it's not like too on the. By the way, if there's some things you want to be like only off camera, or whatever, you could just tell me. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, good.
Okay, so basically, you're just going to. We tend to go on the inside of the t-shirt like that. That way, if you got the chest hair or whatever, it doesn't rip it off.
You want to go straight down? Chest to chest?
No, stick it to the shirt.
Straight through?
Yeah, so I'm trying to go kind of like that.
Oh, from under.
Yeah.
And it will still hit me through the fabric?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
It's very unconventional. No professional set would ever mic you up like this, but we found it's pretty consistent.
Wow. So even through it's like it's muffled through this.
How's he sound? Oh, he hasn't switched from the.
I already did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Sound alright?
Hi, Hyperlix.
Oh, nice to meet you. Welcome.
Good.
Welcome my house.
This is Andy, by the way.
Oh, nice to meet you, Andy.
Nice to meet you.
So you can just put these in your pocket, clip them to your waistband. It doesn't look like you're wearing a belt, probably, so waistband, I guess.
Oh, waistband?
Yeah, unless you got the belt or pocket, anything's good. We just need both packs so we have backup audio.
Yep.
All right. Sus.
Okay, so you want to give us a little bit of a rundown?
I got him. No, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Hit me.
So I'm not the most computer expert, but I'm decent at it. Okay, I've gotten decent. Relax. Maybe some people knew me from the other video and they think I'm really bad with computers. I'm decent. Okay, so I built this computer.
Yes.
And whenever I would boot it, what happened is that I had the software was all Intel stuff.
Okay.
Because I used to run Intel. Then I swapped to a AMD system.
Yes. Okay.
And I was kind of lazy, so don't do that. But I just said, hey, I'm just gonna plug it straight in, all the software, and just use SSD and just plug and play, right? So then I launch the computer and everything starts jamming.
Okay.
So the BIOS are janky, the booting is janky, finding Windows everything is not working properly.
Okay.
So then, what happens then is every time I boot, it's really slow, but I get it to work. But then I'm like, you know what? Let's just full reset. Right?
Okay.
But by that time, now I have this idea in my head. Maybe I'm delusional, but now I'm thinking. But sorry about that, by the way. So
Oh, that doesn't move. All right.
Yeah,
Well, I was thinking maybe they could hear us, but yeah, whatever. Sure. Yeah.
So now what I'm thinking is, I kind of bricked it, right?
Uh-huh.
So I full reset the computer,
Yeah.
and I let it just install on its own, right?
By reset, you mean like new Windows install everything?
Full install, right?
Okay.
And then Windows is installed, everything's good. I'm like, we're good to go, right? But then I boot the PC, and it's doing weird mobile boot loops. We see it says like error 9E 46 98 46 98 56
Okay.
shoot 5 5, and it just keeps going through it like white orange red white orange, and it just keeps cycling.
Okay. Tell me something.
Yeah.
What do you want to bet?
No.
Because you said you bet.
Okay,
You
fine,
gamble,
okay,
right?
Fine. Go ahead.
Okay. So, but what are the stakes? Because I have a theory as well.
I'll give you a Benji. I'll give you 100.
100?
We're
Okay.
going low today.
Okay. So $100 bet.
Shake on that.
Okay. Yeah.
$100.
Okay. I say it's the RAM.
Okay.
I say it's the RAM. And the reason that I say it's the RAM is that right now, AM5 is a very new platform. And this is AMD's first generation DDR5 memory controller. And I think, but I'm just going based on what Andy told me. So it's Andy's fault if I lose this bet.
I'm getting nervous now.
I think you have 128 gigs of RAM.
Yes.
I think you have 4 sticks.
So then, okay.
Okay.
I did.
Uh-oh, he didn't give me all the information. He didn't tell me everything.
I did a little bit of tweaking, okay, and then the chat told me, oh, you're not on the right speeds, on the clock speeds. I tuned the clock speeds, but it was bad from the get go.
Okay. All right.
So then I took half the sticks out. I half sticked it, right?
Uh-oh. Okay, because that was my theory, is that we were just going to run 2 sticks and it was going to be fixed.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Didn't work. It's still janky.
Okay.
Then update clock speeds, still janky. Is always remain janky. And even afterwards, when everything was installed and then it was running properly, when the computer started and it runs well, didn't matter. If the computer crashed or I restarted it, long time to boot, it's cycling 98, 45, 46, 98, 1, 2.
That's called a boot loop.
Yeah, I thought boot loop was more like.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
So if you see postcodes, so those are error codes, if you see those going through something and then they go, it's the same thing, yeah? It's called boot loop.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But it would find its way, right?
Yeah, okay.
And then one day, I plug in this capture card, right?
Yes.
And it's just I feel something weird is going on.
Oh.
Computer crashes, right? And then it's kind of hard time booting up. I plug it back in, right? And then the next day, I used the capture card. You know what a capture card is?
Yeah. No, I never heard of that.
Elgato.
Yeah.
And then the computer just goes, and it's just dead.
Okay.
And then it says USB overcurrent
Yes.
when I boot it.
I remember you mentioned that before. Okay.
So now I'm confused and I'm like, it says overcurrent. I don't know what that means. And that's why I thought, because the capture was plugged to the wall, maybe some power thing happened and it fried it.
I'm gonna check something real quick.
And then, just for more information, I checked back USBs, top ones. I unplugged all the USBs directly from the mobile and the case itself, and none of it was working. I didn't get a singular good boot ever.
Okay.
Was that enough?
Okay.
This mobile is fried.
Okay. All right. Okay. You know what?
Yeah.
Even though I didn't have all the information, I'm still gonna honor the bet because I'd love to have some stakes on the. Even if I didn't have all the information, I'm still gonna honor the bet because I'd love to have something on the line. And I guess the next order of business for us is to get this thing set up so I can actually observe some of this behavior. Do you, by any chance, have another monitor, keyboard, and mouse? Because I didn't think to bring those.
Kitchen. Yeah, you can just stay all.
We're going to the kitchen. Let's go.
Okay.
Well, this is a bad sign.
What happened?
You hear that? There's some stuff rolling around in here. Okay.
What happened?
There's things rolling around in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably something with the installation.
So what in here is video safe and not video safe in terms of rooms?
It's all video safe. I streamed this whole thing.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure. I don't wanna.
You can stay over there and I can just follow everything over there. It's so much simpler if you stay over there and I bring everything over there.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't want to
So we'll hang coffee table or something, or like?
Yeah, but if you don't know something, you just tell me.
Yeah, no, I'm good, man. Oh. All right. Never mind. We're gonna set up in here. All right, guys. How y'all doing? There's Plinks in chat. No, we're not going to the kitchen cam. He's gonna bring the monitor and keyboard and mouse in here. I'm gonna fire it up, and then something really funny is gonna happen. I'm gonna use my magic tech tips fingers, and I'm just gonna go to turn it on, and it's just gonna turn on and work perfectly, and then I'm gonna have come down here for nothing. It happens actually a lot more than you'd think. Anthony, one of my guys, had a whole video set up on Friday where he had this whole script written up for why the thing didn't work and like all the troubleshooting he went through. And then on set, he scripted in that I'm supposed to press the button and then it's supposed to not work and I'm going to explain it. And I'm sitting there explaining why it's not working. Boom, thing lights up. I'm sitting here going, Anthony's like, I spent 2 days troubleshooting this. 2 days of my life were dedicated to troubleshooting this. You walk in, you press the button, it works. So that could happen. And you guys will be here for it. Let's go. Sorry, I'm just talking to your chat.
I love that.
Okay.
Listen, no. Trust me, I troubleshot this thing like crazy. Unless you know what? This will be a realization. Like I'll realize that I'm a computer. I'm just terrible at computers. If you do that, it's not gonna happen. I'm telling you.
I found a power outlet. So I guess this is good. Where do you want my
this is Bob.
spot to
You
be?
move Bob, you move
I
Bob.
like this guy. Let's go. Come on.
Everything.
Whoa! He doesn't have water in the.
There's
There's
no
no
water in it.
water in the bottom.
I'm weak. You're strong. What can I tell you? I know what to tell you. There's no water in it yet. It's TBD.
Yeah, there's a drought here, right? There's always a drought here.
Yes.
I just assume there's a drought here. Okay.
I
So I'm
mean-
just gonna like put this here, and then you know what? This boy's gonna live here, and then we're gonna go keyboard and mouse. They're just gonna go in
Okay.
this chair.
You know what? You do the honors. Keyboard
Yeah.
and mouse
Yeah.
in the PC,
Oh, good.
in the top hub,
Yeah.
or the motherboard one.
Don't you worry. I can find where to plug in the USBs.
Yeah. Also, I must say, okay, since you have a platform, I can use it to ramble. Okay. What is it with new GPUs and no HDMI ports?
Well, okay. You can get as many as 2, but if you want more, what you need is a DisplayPort to HDMI 2.1 adapter.
An adapter.
They're like $15, $25.
Yeah, it's still kind of lame to buy like a $3,000 or $2,000 piece of hardware, and like the most normal HDMI port doesn't work on it. It's like, come on, man.
I get it, but for PC use, I would strongly recommend DisplayPort anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Has more bandwidth.
Yeah, but there's cool PCs, monitors with HDMI still, you know? Like, you want to throw them out. But yeah, I get it. $25. Got it. Wait, so you want me to get you a monitor that has display ports, or HDMI is gonna be okay?
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we got everything here.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, is this HDMI only?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
No,
very unusual.
I got both. Don't worry about it.
All right. Okay, there's no GPU in here right now. That makes sense. He probably moved his good GPU over there. So, okay. Is it always like this? Guys, is it always like this?
It is.
Okay. All right. Jeez, man, this is gonna be great.
Hold there.
This is gonna be fun. You got an Ethernet cable by any chance? Hold up. Ethernet cable. I'm gonna have to steal some network. Are you bringing another monitor?
Yeah, because it's display ports.
Oh, I see. Is there just like a direct cable in here?
Okay.
I'm dumpster diving at XQC's kitchen.
There's a lot of tech in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of tech boxes, that's for sure. Oh, here's a DP cable. Hello. Alright, I'm gonna need
Oh, I forgot.
power cable as well. You know what, there's probably one in the power supply box.
Chat. What do you say about the pants? Anyway, yeah, the wire for this computer is like a massive one. It's like, it looks European.
Okay.
I think I have one. It's under my desk somewhere.
Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I forget.
It's a jumbo bumbo one.
Yeah.
So why so big?
The reason for that is, well, okay. What is it? So C13 is your standard computer plugin. It's like C15 or C7, C19 I think it is. C19 can handle higher current draw than C13.
Okay.
So when you've got a 1500 or 1600 watt power supply, yeah, it's a 1600 watt. If you actually maxed it out, that normal C13 could
Yeah.
get hot.
Okay.
and it could cause a fire.
Yeah.
Theoretically. In practice, probably not, and this is just kind of unnecessary, but hey, it's here, and we've got it, so we're good to go.
Yeah, what I'm getting to great is this same over the same concept as new 4090s. I was recommended to get a braided cable. It's not the one that comes with the GPU, right?
Like the power adapter.
The
So
3-to-1.
that's been kind of disproven at this point.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it's not a big deal.
okay.
Whatever you had is probably fine.
Well, I just thought it was like cool and really like tech savvy. I got these like new braided wires and like, nah, I don't use a stock one. I got this brand new one. Don't worry about it. But I guess it's disproven, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, at the time it was a pretty savvy move because there were a lot of concerns about the stock ones like melting.
Oh yeah, that's what they
Yeah.
were telling me. Yeah.
But it turns out that it was mostly just user error.
Yeah.
Not that you know anything about that.
User error. That's how you do it with me. Okay, I'm gonna get you a new display port. Is that not?
I got one.
Really?
Yep, I found one. I'm resourceful like that.
Okay, good. Yeah, you can dumpster dive my kitchen all you want. It's
Okay.
it's a streamer house type of thing, right? So you know, that's just gonna what you see is what you get.
Yeah, that's. Oh, did you have network cable?
Oh yeah. The one that goes to the kitchen is useless now because
Cool.
Yeah.
I have no idea what this video is. I mean, the thing might just fire up and work perfectly. I have no idea.
I'm just not
Uh,
a cat.
It's just spear. I accidentally like knocked over a skateboard already, so it took
You're
me
good,
no time
dude.
at all to like damage his house.
Don't worry, it's a streamer house.
Oh,
Streamer house once again.
Streamer house, all right. Okay. Heck yeah, let's
Okay.
see if it fires up for me here, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it helps to plug this into the wall. So,
Okay. Yeah, unplug this.
yeah, might need to lose
A
some.
little bit less festivity, but more power.
I mean, it's not really holiday season anymore, so I guess that's probably okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we had a little flicker there. Yeah. All right.
Maybe you want to take a look at error code 15 orange.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Okay.
it's
It's always orange. So that's that. Oh, you mean the little light under it? Yeah. Okay.
But
okay.
it'll go white and red and different numbers, like a code.
Oh, hold on. I need power for this boy too. Just a second. I plugged it in on the one side.
Maybe you want to redo it then?
No.
Okay.
That's okay. No. It's all good. It's all good. I just want to see if anything comes up on screen. Standby mode. Where's my sauces? Hello? Okay, yeah, we're on the wrong source, so let's just confirm that. Okay. And then, yes, we'll probably have to restart it. DisplayPort can be a little bit finicky on first boot. If you want, you can kind of hang with those guys for a bit. I mean,
No. I mean, since you're rolling, do your thing. Don't worry.
yeah, for sure.
I will come in when I have to.
All right, cool. I do want to open this up just so we can.
See, now it's 0-0. Yeah? It's changing numbers.
So 0 could be a bad mount on the CPU. By the way, this is the screwdriver you refused to let me send you.
Ooh. Oh, it is. Okay, it's something. It's not cheap at all. It's actually a good product.
Well, yeah, we did it totally custom. So
Okay.
we collaborated with a local screwdriver company that's been doing it for many, many years. You just pop it out. So there's all your bits.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at that. And I remember, it reminds me of the Valorant Spike. You ever seen Valorant Spike before? When they put the bomb or whatever?
No, I don't game much.
Yeah,
And
look.
this is our adorable Linus-sized one.
Chad, does that look like the Spike? Okay, whatever. That's whatever.
I'm leaving that one with you.
Oh, thank you. What is this for me? Is it a gift for me?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
And then this is our new Linus-sized one that's coming. This one's 3D
Oh,
printed.
that's more my size.
But if you're into like a little space or something
yeah,
like
of
that,
course. Yeah,
PC building.
Instead of going like this
Yeah.
and doing sideways, I've done a lot of that.
Anyway, I'm gonna need this for now because I only brought one with me, but I'm gonna leave this with you. All right.
Oh, there's no GPU in this one now. Is that okay?
That's okay. So we're just gonna use the onboard GPU, which all AM5 motherboards have. So that's pretty handy for us. But that code 00 could just mean a bad mount on the CPU. That's pretty typical. But I'm gonna try that again just to kind of see if we get a different code the second time. Sometimes though, kind of like you guessed. Here, I'm gonna move this here so you can kind of be on the same plane as me.
Yep.
Sometimes what can happen though, if you scooch it just a little closer.
Yep.
Sometimes what can happen though is if you've got a part that's kind of flaky, you can start to get different error messages depending on how it errored out. So this could still absolutely be a bad motherboard.
Okay, yeah.
This could still be bad RAM, but this could be as simple as I just need to pop that CPU out, put it back in, and we're ready to rock.
Okay, it makes sense, yeah. You're saying it's like if errors are stacking, you're only gonna see one and not the rest of them, or something, or
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
Or if the way that it's if what's wrong with it is like kind of a loose connection, then that would explain kind of the flakiness that you're describing, where eventually it boots. Because here's a really fun one. We've actually seen this before. We had an AMD server, and this is wild, because you'd go to boot it up the first time, wouldn't work every time.
Yeah.
And then you'd just like leave it there, like trying to boot for 15, 20 minutes, and it would turn on. You know why?
By itself?
Because the thermal expansion, as it heated up, made the pins make contact.
That makes sense.
Ah!
Wait, don't you think of it? The Xbox Ring of Death. Remember that? With the 3 rings, right? Well, you would put towels on the Xbox and boot it up, and you would wait till the thermal paste melted a little bit, right, and reapplied so it would actually boot properly.
So it's a kind of similar principle where either through melting or more likely expansion.
Yeah, okay.
So it would bridge the contacts, and then it would work again. Yeah.
That makes sense.
So there we go. We
got
were
a green.
sitting at 15 for a while. Now we're into the BIOS, and we're still getting that USB device overcurrent status We're still getting this USB device overcurrent status detected. Now, when he told me about this, I went, well, the troubleshooting step for this is quite straightforward. What you need to do is you need to start unplugging.
Yeah, it says shut down in 15 seconds. It's like a countdown. Like a deet, deet. Yeah. Wait, what? It always did that.
So, oh, wait, what the hell? That was very loose.
Well, it was loose because it's unplugged. I unplugged all of them one by one. You know, I troubleshot it.
Okay.
So I unplugged main case USB, then I did one USB at a time, then a hub USB at the top, and I unplugged even the control at the back. I unplugged everything, and it says overcurrent. So I was thinking, if the only motherboard is in and it's saying that, it's gonna be busted.
Okay.
It's gotta be.
Well, let me unplug every USB device, and I'm going to see if we still get that error, because typically, now it can be a busted controller, and then he's right, or at least partially right, because it could be more than one thing. Those are the nightmare troubleshooting scenarios, when you've got two problems that can kind of mask each other or stack on top of each other.
Makes sense.
But if this just fires up and there's no USB overcurrent error, then it could be that there's like a wire Wait, what the hell?
What is it? No.
What is this?
Stop doing these. Stop these pauses.
Okay.
You're making me nervous every time. Like this.
You
What
see
is
this
it?
USB header?
Yes, I see it.
Just has like a daisy chain running off of
It does.
What
What does
the
that
hell
mean?
is this from? This should have a cover on it. If this was just sitting grounded on something, it could be shorting. And that could be your overcurrent. But
Nah, I would never do that.
this is just sitting here.
Well, I would never do that, but maybe I have it on its own somehow. That could be
Okay,
it.
it's still there. It's still there. Overcurrent status detected. Okay. You know
But
what?
yeah, you're right. I remember taking the cap off.
Mhm.
Okay, and I was like, where do you plug this in? And I couldn't find it out, so I didn't plug it in at all.
That's really weird. I'm not gonna lie, this is really weird.
Okay.
I don't know that I've ever seen that before. Andy, do you want to get close up with this thing? This is wild.
Yep.
Front USB 2 header
Okay,
that just has like a freaking daisy chain running off of it. What the actual crap?
Okay, good.
Is it the wire itself, or is it how I installed it? Like, is it just like an unusual like looks to it?
No,
Is
no,
it-
that's not your bad. That just shouldn't be like that.
Oh.
That's weird. Mind you, if that was ever plugged into something else,
Yeah.
then it could very well be that might have fried the USB controller.
Makes sense.
So this might be user error, which I guess would be nice for ASUS, otherwise they're going to look pretty stupid. Come on, side panel.
You know what? Every time that I build a PC, I try to go like, since I'm a streamer and I don't want to deal with problems, I go a bit overkill, right? Just make sure I don't have a less of something, right? So I have more, and it's there for me, right? But every time I get overkill, there's a compatibility problem. There's something with some of the hardware.
You know what they say about the bleeding edge?
No, I know what that means.
Well, it cuts you.
Oh, okay.
It's the bleeding edge.
Is that the leading edge?
So
well,
yeah,
I got
that's so it is an expression. It means like the very top of the line.
Oh.
The very fastest, the very best.
I felt that.
So you go with the bleeding edge. Well, you're gonna lose
Well,
some blood.
I get cut every
You
time.
get cut. Yeah, exactly. It happens. It happens.
Yeah, that's just what happens when I get like an $800 like motherboard or something like that. I don't know or RAM.
Our editing workstations, we have a policy. We will only buy one generation old platform.
What do you mean by original?
Like we won't buy the latest platform.
Oh, always one back.
Always one back.
Oh yeah.
Because
true.
that way they've had a year, 18 months, sort everything out, you know?
Yeah.
But I get how it is because you've probably got sponsors beating down your door trying to be like, we want you to run our GPU or our CPU and we're trying to sell the new one and you gotta...
True, but I mean, with how hard it was for you to get here, I mean, you know that I don't answer emails or DMs, right? So I mean, none of them really get to see it.
Yeah, we should include the part of the video where I was like, you know, he didn't remember we were coming today or something, but I even said, the second email I sent to my team was, he is notoriously terrible at communication, so whatever you tell, like any sponsor for this video or anything like that, there's a solid chance it ain't happening. But I had your address, so I figured worst case scenario, I'm gonna fucking show up.
You know what? I was nervous today because I was like, if I ghost him, he doesn't show up, he's good, but he's got my address. I was thinking about that too. It's okay. It's good though, it's good.
Alright, we're gonna start with a motherboard swap. So I'm just gonna do a nice, careful motherboard swap. You've got some time, go chill with your chat, do your thing. This is probably gonna take me like maybe 20 minutes or something.
No,
like
you're
that.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even gonna talk. If you wanna talk to your camera or whatever, I might just like put something that they can watch me. Yeah, it's a whole different topic. It's gonna be like a react segment.
Honestly, you're honestly good. You do whatever you gotta do because this is gonna be a little while. Man, you know what? That USB daisy chain was Corsair's RGB hub. What are you doing, Corsair? What is this?
I can just get DSLR and zoom in. Oh, they can hear my thing.
Now that's interesting. Because it only uses these 4 pins out of the header, I guess this allows you to plug something in that will use the other port on this particular hub, but like, that's a super weird way to do that. I haven't seen this before.
Can I get a close up too?
Yeah, for sure. So you can see the motherboard is actually only
I can go in 4K.
to these 4, right? Yeah. And then these 4 are coming over here, so only these pins are actually active. These ones are dead. These just shouldn't even be there. Wow. Okay.
Back to what?
That's fine. We can deal with that. Okay. Man, I'm back to like my floor days. This is how I used to work on computers back before I owned a table. Okay, we got a lot of stickers in here. You did a good job with the stickers.
The stickers, you like them?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Oh yeah, I love stickers. Every time I open boxes, I get the stickers and all the the Intel, the AMD, and I put them in. I think it looks cool. They're like Transformers.
Good stickers. Good sticker game. You did eventually end up getting this radiator. Oh, there it goes. You did get this radiator installed eventually, so that's good.
Yeah, that fit normally. That wasn't the problem. The problem was the actual mount itself for the. But we figured it out with a DIY one or something.
Yeah, you're good. All right. Okay. And even the cable management, actually not that bad, you know?
Really?
Yeah, not that bad. Not that bad. I've seen much worse. Much worse.
You see, I was going to let it install in a way that cables were bad, and I took the time off to like 30 minutes to redo the whole thing. But I didn't do like the whole tie wraps and whatnot and like tie them up together properly. I didn't end up doing that because I don't know.
You know what?
It's a lot of time.
There's actually one more thing that I want to try really quick. I'm just going to plug this back in real quick styles here. I want to do what's called a clear CMOS. So what you do is you pull your battery, or some boards will actually have a button for it. This is a really high-end board, I bet it does.
Oh yeah, the battery's under the GPU slot.
Yeah, well sometimes there's a button. So if there's a button you can just hold down, then that's convenient. But
maybe this right here, this one, bing, there or not?
hold on.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm done. No more touching. Okay. Yeah, now this is your Marvel. Okay, now this is all you.
No,
okay.
you're good. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop the battery, and then I'm gonna press the power button in order to drain the caps. But I gotta have the power supply off first for that. So I pulled the battery out of the board, but I'd really rather if there's just a button on here. Not super familiar with this board, so I don't know if it has one. It has BIOS flashback, which is nice. That's on the back. But hello. Alternate mode. Whatever. Where's my header at? Not a lot of light in here. Is this typical? Is this kind of your mood?
Oh, the lighting?
Yeah.
I think this house was built in the 1700s.
In the 1700s. Okay.
Well, it's at least 200 euros or like 200 or 150, maybe 100. I don't know. But it's very old. So it came with the lights and never changed them. I mean, look at that. This is like, look, you can see there's like dust.
Yeah.
It's like fossils in there.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
but no, it's not good. Why do you think it's good? Lighting is terrible.
I mean, it's good for me. I don't live here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I mean, it's just bad for the video, you know.
No,
It's kind of hard for.
We don't have anything that old in Vancouver. Our city's burned to the ground twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, how's it burned?
A lot of new buildings with fire.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, as well as a logging town. I mean, not recently. Not
Like
recently,
arson?
But Vancouver burned to the ground twice,
Oh.
actually, in probably like 1700s, 1800s.
On its own? Forest fires? Arson?
I don't
Criminals?
remember. Probably forest fires. Of
Oh,
some
okay,
sort, though. And remember, like a lot of sawmills and stuff, right? Like
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
lumber industries. Okay, so this is. I think this is going to do exactly the same thing that it did before. So you might actually be right. I had that one more idea for something that we could try, but nope. I think I'm going to end up owing you $100. But then again, I could also be right too. So we're going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, we might have made a compromise, maybe. Maybe we were both right. But how about you? It's not too hard. How about you walk us through all the things that that you can maybe doing wrong that can short or burn your motherboard? Because I have no idea what did I do.
So this overcurrent error. It's definitely overcurrenting. So this overcurrent error is generally caused by some kind of short that causes the controller to malfunction. So it can be that you just have USB devices, like if you've got like 15 devices hooked up to one port, you're going to see that error for sure. Like if you got too much USB on one thing, it'll kind of go. Yeah, because it's not really a fuse, but it behaves like a fuse. It'll say like, "Hey, you're drawing too much here, bruh."
Makes sense.
But what's more likely here is actually that there was some kind of short, some kind of, and it could have easily been caused by that thing that was hanging off there. If the positive voltage and ground, or really anything else, I guess, touched something metal at the same time with that thing that was hanging off there, it's possible that it would short out, which would cause current to just race through it, which could cause that fuse or that control to break. And then it might detect an overcurrent event every time. And once that happens, you're kind of hooped. I can look at it a bit closer once I've got it out, and we can see if we can find somewhere on the board with like scorch marks. Yeah, like a burn mark. But modern boards, they make them out of black PCBs now. It's in here. It's good. I'll try, but
yeah. I mean, would it be at the back side, or is it only at the front side?
It depends. It'll be wherever those wires were, and these PCBs are 6, sometimes even 8 layers thick. And they got all these wires crisscrossing all through them like a sandwich. So they could even be inside it, and then we can't even see it. All right, I'm gonna pull this board. Yep. I think you might be right.
Something also I've noticed with these boards, I know what's been going on with like people who make the boards themselves. Motherboards have become like just kind of like finicky to work with, but all the the stuff they put over the PCI the express ports, the M2 drives, right?
Yeah.
Like they just keep changing everything, making things weird, making it with like stickers and sticky and screws, not screws, like weird grays. What's up with that? It's always every time I get a new motherboard, it's always different.
Okay, so that is. It's half innovation and half marketing bullshit.
Okay.
Right? So those heat sinks all over your M.2 drives. Under normal conditions, you don't need that.
Yeah.
You don't need that at all, but it looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of, sure.
And it does make it run cooler, potentially.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah, but then when you pull them out, it's sticky. It leaves residue on the thing. It's one extra screw. Like it's just problems. It's always a problem. I usually you need like a heat sink if you're running some crazy like I don't know like overclocked system, right?
Even if you do, you don't need anything like that on your SSD, right? Like. Drive cooling has existed for as long as computer enthusiasts have existed. We actually did a video recently where we got our hands on this water cooling block for a hard drive.
Oh no!
Like a mechanical hard drive.
The one that spins?
Yeah, like a big
reader.
It's a big sheet of copper that just you bolt onto your hard drive so you can cool it down.
But why? Isn't there a maximum RPM, and then that would be like the maximum amount of heat it would make?
Oh yeah. This is a
Okay.
precision manufactured
Okay.
device
Okay.
made to run at that temperature.
I mean, they were enthusiastic about it. It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't question it at a certain level, man. I mean, I do. That's my job, but also, you know, you can't. You won't sleep. You know.
Yeah, you try to figure out who thought about this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some socks because I think I'm getting you know, I'm gonna have my feet up there. So.
Yeah, you do. Do what you gotta do. Oh, well, this is a little stripped. What's up, chat? Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Got it. Yeah, for sure. Worst case scenario, if you miss anything, we can just grab his stream vlog. I feel like I'd be justified in just taking whatever I need from it at this point. Fly all the way down here. Alright. I think what I'm gonna do. Oh, man. Yeah, that's like a streamer thing, hey? Needing to wear socks to make sure people don't get like pictures of your feet.
I mean, I don't mind it. It's just that
You heard it here first.
I mean, it's your video. It's your video. I don't want to be like, you know, all my feet in there, my toes and whatnot.
I mean, we've already got your pile of tissues. So
yeah. Whatever, dude. I mean, this is as clean as it gets. Okay, this is like a day clean. That's my one day setup. It's not bad.
Yeah, you did a good job with the thermal. Oh, this is stock thermal compound. Never mind. Okay. It was pre-applied. I was gonna tell him good job, but
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I don't think I've had to use pre-applied in forever. I don't think I've ever used it before. My own.
Yeah, we're gonna have some with us today just in case we need it. I'm just gonna kind of hook this boy here, and hopefully it won't get in our way. And then yeah, we're just gonna kind of give this the old. Oh, you missed one of your peels. I thought you liked stickers. You've got the peel here. Protection. Okay, now one of the things that can cause this USB overcurrent nonsense, speaking of shorting, is if your I/O shield has one of those little prongs for grounding, just sticking in and touching the pins. But this board has a built-in I/O shield, and I did have a look at it, and there doesn't appear to be any kind of defect that would cause something like that. So all of the theories that I've had so far about what might be going on here have not panned out, which means we could be here a while. Unless this is just a simple board swap and then we're good to go. I hope so. I'm also just going to make sure we do an extra good job of mounting this CPU because that 0-0 error kind of freaked me out a little. Don't like seeing that.
Okay, let's go close up.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll get you that, Andy.
Oh, chat. We will have the VODs. VOD is always stored somewhere. Even though it's live, it is what it is. We'll have the VOD somewhere. Yeah, because today I had to delete VOD. It is what it happens sometimes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, now couldn't help noticing you've got most of your M.2 slot. Oh, right. I had said we were gonna have a look and see if we can find anything.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
So if my theory was that it could be one of these guys right here, then what we would expect is to find it probably somewhere kind of around these boys. But I'm gonna be truthful with you. I don't see anything.
Technically speaking, could there be a possible short that isn't like visual? It just kind of happens at like a miniature scale. It's like some tiny bit thing.
Yes. And it could even happen, like I said, in some of the layers in
Oh,
between.
yeah.
So it may not be visible on the outside at all, even if there was one. It's possible. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. You didn't really screw anything up. Good job.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, when we figure out the problem, we'll have a better idea, right? Unless just the motherboard's just dead.
Yeah, it could just be. I mean, shit happens, right? Like, even a good motherboard can
They die.
die.
Yeah, they die. It happens sometimes.
It seems to happen to you a lot, though, you know?
Yeah, motherboards though. I always buy the expensive ones. I don't know what's up with that.
All right, let me just grab my replacement board. Where did I put my pile?
Okay, got it.
There's my pile. Oh, there's my pile. My pile's over here. All right. Just for safety, I brought the exact same one.
Oh, the one I have.
Yeah.
Same one. Okay.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure that
How much was it? Give us a price range.
that we're not introduced for this guy.
Yeah, how much was that?
$500.
Oh wow, yeah, it's expensive motherboard then, right?
Yeah.
How much you normally pay for a motherboard on average?
Well, it depends. So for something like for something mission critical, we'll pay 500. We'll pay 700. Like I don't, at a certain point, you just need it to work. Sorry, Andy, I gotta pull up my keys for a second. So
Sure.
you might
Okay.
want to just
Got
check.
it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I managed to get through the airport with this.
Oh,
The trick is, so they don't like my knife on my keychain here.
Oh,
But if I just
okay.
kind of arrange it so the keys are kind of like over top of it,
They don't see it.
they don't see it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if they see this,
Yeah.
then
I didn't know you had to like not leak keys. Is it because of like the layout of the key itself?
it's because you can take a picture of a key and
And
you can 3D print it and you can open whatever locks that key.
that sounds insane, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's like you know how crazy internet people be. No offense.
Offense.
Yeah, I mean we're talking about feet pictures not that long ago, right? Like that's the kind of wild shit we got going on here.
Yeah.
So you don't want your keys on camera if you can avoid it. Now, I mean, obviously there's a bit of security through obscurity. Like if people don't know, where you live, then they're not going to be able to use your 3D printed house key to open your house.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't roll that die,
Yeah, you know what? I haven't had a key in forever. I use everything electronic. Car keys, house keys, just everything keys, all electronic.
There you go. I mean, that has its own potential problems.
I'm sure. Yeah, I've seen some stuff.
Okay, so I'm So did you pull your boot drive out of here?
My boot drive.
Yeah, 'cause
Yes, the
all
drive is
your-
out.
Okay, all your M.2 slots are empty.
They're
so that's-
currently out. Yes.
That's expected. Okay, where is it now?
It should be. I think I put them here earlier.
All right, what do you got? Oh, you got a whole collection. Okay, so just this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I transferred over. And but I also have a Windows USB.
Sure.
So if we need to, we could probably just wipe it on the fly. See, look at you. But are you having fun with this?
Oh yeah.
See, the stickers, the sticky part of it, look at it, it's all sticky, and it leaves residue. It's like one of those sticky things that leaves residue.
Yeah, there's a little bit of oil.
I do not like this at all.
Okay, this you do need, because if this wasn't there, putting this heat shield over top of it would actually make it run hotter.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
You need the thermal pad in order to kind of get into the little crevices and stuff to draw the heat away from it so
Okay.
that it can get soaked into this piece of metal here.
So what we're saying is that they made a problem, but at least they fixed the problem with this.
Correct.
Oh, okay, cool.
Basically, yes, in a nutshell, yes. Actually.
All right.
You're much smarter than the character you play on TV.
Well, I mean, it's certain things that I know of, I just not the whole thing.
All right. So
See, I told you guys.
one of the first things we're going to do is, even though we are going full XQC style and building on the carpet here, is we're going to avoid touching our motherboard
Yep.
in any way that we're going to avoid putting the actual motherboard on the carpet. And I'm also just going to make sure that I'm touching the chassis, which is connected to the power supply, which is connected to the wall periodically. So we're dissipating any ESD that'll build up here. And let's go ahead and pick a slot here for our M.2 drive.
Yeah. So what happens if you don't do that with your motherboard? What happens if you touch the ground and whatnot? How about you give us a rundown? What happens?
We actually did a video. Do you know Electro Boom?
Electro Boom.
Yeah, he's a pretty big YouTuber in the electronics engineering space.
No.
Basically, his shtick is that he subjects himself to
Oh.
incredible pain. If your stream's never heard of him, it's probably worth checking out his electric guitar video. From I think,
That's the guy.
that's Electro Boom.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So-
I know. Eyebrow guy.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. Yeah.
He's great. He's actually local.
Oh.
He lives like down the freaking road from me.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, we did a video with him a while back that where he brought like a static testing gun. So you can set it to
Oh.
whatever voltage you want,
And you
whatever current you want, and you
zap
can
it.
touch anything you want.
Oh.
And it's pretty funny, right? Because obviously, as you can imagine, we ended up zapping each other at some point or another,
Oh,
right?
okay. That's not what I thought it was going, but yeah.
But we took computer memory and we went, we tested, we
Oh.
zapped it constantly, very high voltages.
To limit test it.
Yeah, and what we found was that in general, no, it's actually not really likely for it to die, but that doesn't mean that it won't.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because I was watching some guy. He's called the L guy. I think his name is Erob, and he was building a computer and then when he rebooted it, it went, and it just that was it. It was just kind of dead.
Oh, that could be something else. If I had to guess, I'd say the vast majority of the time that happens, it's probably because there's an extra motherboard standoff installed, and it's bridging a couple of contacts on the back of the board here, and so you just get immediately short, fries a chip, and that's all she wrote.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of that motherboard.
Yeah, because way back when I would build a computer, we had this like whole process like touch this, touch that, metal, don't do this, metal. Oh yeah, motherboard, bring it on a plastic plate or something, you know, and like it's a whole process.
And that is the correct way to do it still, but we're gonna do it your style.
Just to make sure.
This is how we roll. I can understand why you sit on the floor.
I love it on the floor.
Yeah, your floor game is
yeah, the
on
mobile
point.
stances, yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm old and my knees don't bend.
Yeah. Oh, okay, makes sense. Yeah. I know when you stand up after sitting down for too long, it kind of hurts.
Yeah.
So what age did that start kicking?
It was pretty early for me because I had what they think was juvenile rheumatoid arthritis. It seems to have kind of faded away, which means it'll probably come back at some point. But my knees started to go on me really, really young. I was getting a lot of swelling and stuff in them. They're actually really good lately. I've been exercising more, kind of keeping them strong, which is really important. But
good stride. I hope it doesn't come back anytime soon.
Yeah, I hope not too, because it sucks. It hurts a lot. Okay, now one of the things we want to do is we make sure the CPU is super clean, which it is. Yeah. All right. Good job.
Cool.
Yeah. You want to come get a close up of his clean CPU? Look at that perfection.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't see.
Hold on. Back to where you go.
And I didn't see anything obvious in the socket on the old board that would lead me to believe that it wasn't contacting properly. Let me just have a quick look here, though. Okay. Here you.
Yeah, remember that mount wasn't the one that's like meant for it. I mean for the cooler one, not the actual CPU. Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Worst case scenario, I did bring a different cooler. I'm actually not a huge fan of all-in-one liquid coolers. I prefer air cooling.
Oh yeah, the one that are kind of cheap. The one with like there's ones that are very, very popular. It's very cheap. It's like $70.
Very cheap is subjective, but we actually brought one of these. But this guy right here. So this is from Noctua. I don't know how much it costs.
Oh yeah. And that's one.
115.
The one.
Yeah.
I think that's the one.
If I run into any trouble with the liquid cooler, I'm just going to go straight to this because I know for sure we have the right mounts. And in terms of reliability, air cooling, man.
Yeah.
Air cooling.
So is it the one that has like a brown part under, or like is something brown near the bottom part?
It's brown.
Yeah, I found it. Yeah,
I know. I tried to get the black one, but they didn't have the black one in stock. And I'm just sitting here going, I'm like, if I show up, okay, and I fix one of the biggest streamer in the world's computer, and then like freaking next week it overheats or something, because they had the black one, but it's like the little one, I'm gonna look like an idiot.
You will.
So
unless there's like a chicken PC incident which happened in the past a couple times. It's just streamer stuff, but sometimes it'll happen. Like in the past, I've had chicken PC, so I had Chipotle and dropped the chicken on the PC, and I was doing something at the time. I was busy, and I forgot the chicken was there, and over time it cooked, right? And it kind of burned in, and that was the chicken PC. And then another one was open air. That was the squid PC because it was the Kraken, because I would drain it on the ground, right? I would drain it on the ground and had all these parts coming out, like a squid. And that one had coke inside of it, and it didn't die. None of them ever died.
You promise me you won't spill chicken, squid, or coke in my computer?
No chicken.
No chicken.
For sure.
No
That's
chicken
for sure.
So you're off chicken.
Yeah.
But that's it.
The case is closed though. It's a good case, right? It's kind of it's in case of it pretty well, right?
Okay.
So nothing will happen. It better run though. It better run.
It'll run. It'll run.
Okay.
It'll at least walk.
Okay. Need to close up off the old board.
Yeah, for sure. You want the pins?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
All set?
There you go. Yeah, nothing obvious.
Three, two, one. Good.
Yeah, that's weird. Alright.
Okay. Back to where you go.
Man, I really hope we don't like ruin this board or anything because that would be super awkward. I do not have a way to get another one tonight.
Yeah. Now that you brought up the thing about the carpet,
Yes.
I've done a little bit of limit testing myself. This one time, I was building a new PC at my old apartment, and I was streaming it. And what happened is that I pulled the board from the cooling device, and I dragged it on 2 carpets across 2 rooms. The actual motherboard was on carpet the entire way through, and I was dragging it, and it didn't short, no problem. It just ended up, that PC was like a tank.
Okay.
But
You got lucky because
okay, I got
the more you subject it to ESD, the worse the chances for it.
okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things where just one zap might not be enough. But
Okay.
cumulatively, if you do it a bunch of times, you will almost certainly manage to kill it eventually.
Okay.
I think you got pretty lucky there.
Also, this one wasn't dragged for the record. Just making sure that people know I don't do that anymore.
That's you don't do that anymore.
Yeah, just one time.
Yeah. Okay. One time.
I need to wash my hands. I've see, I don't know. Okay, trust me, I'm not nervous. Okay, I promise. Okay, but I've been just playing with this goo, like the thing that they put in, and it just kind of dissipated. I thought I could be able to play with it, but yeah, and I'm greasy. Chat, look at this.
All right. Let's do our board swap here.
Gotta wash my hands.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, do your thing. I won't say anything inappropriate on your stream.
That's okay.
Yeah, I know.
I trust it.
Okay, cut it. Alright, we're just gonna go.
Recording.
The main thing here is we're just gonna go slow and steady wins the race. This is a simple operation, board swap. It's supposed to be a simple operation. Okay, it's a board swap. This is very stripped. These thumb screws. Man, I'm not going to name names, but I saw a Twitch stream where they were actually using our screwdriver a little while back. And I swear to you, they were like, I don't even remember what exactly they were doing. Like, they had the ratchet locked and they were like kind of going like this with the knurling, trying to use the whole thing. I'm like, have you ever used a screwdriver before? Maybe we should do a video. Like how to use a screwdriver, April Fools or something like that, you know?
Okay, got it. What's up for the strip? Some drive.
Yeah. Go with this guy right here. He's like mangled. Look at this. See what I mean? Like, is that kind of obvious that that's pretty mangled? Yeah, okay. I mean, it's probably fine. It probably doesn't matter, but like.
Good.
Okay.
Hold on. Record.
Also, we're going to go bare minimum in terms of the number of things that we're going to plug in right out of the gate here. I'm just going to put this motherboard in. We're going to run off the onboard audio. That's it. Put like 2 screws in. Because you never know, we might have to. I mean, Micro Center did say that if we absolutely needed it, they would send the manager back to the store after closing time to grab us some more stuff. But I don't want to do that to them. That sucks.
Okay.
Okay. That's not going anywhere.
Recording.
Wait a second. Did I just cross-thread that? Darn it, Linus. Darn it, Linus. Wait, are these the right screws? Hey Felix, do you still have your case hardware?
Yes.
Do you know where it is?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go pick it up now.
I brought a pair of pliers. I'm gonna go get those now because this standoff actually came out. And either I cross-threaded it or these are the wrong screws.
Okay.
I think these are the right screws for Corsair though, which is really weird. I'll have a look. I just want to make sure. We're gonna go nice and slow today. Nice and slow. Because I don't want to be doing this tomorrow when I'm supposed to be at Disneyland with my kids. That's why I can't do it tomorrow.
Oh, that was today.
Yeah, no. You're today.
Okay. So you said standoffs or something?
Any hardware that came with your case.
Yeah, it's in my tech closet.
Oh balls! I think I left my pliers in the car. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. It's in there somewhere.
Should be in here.
This is an interesting closet. Yes, I think this should be it. Can you just have a quick move this? Perfect. Yes, this is what I need.
Okay.
Okay. I think he used the right screws. I think that the threads might have been a little bit wonky. Harvey.
Okay. Got it.
My little chat, can I just say, these heat sinks or whatever this is called are absolutely ridiculous these days. Look at this. I wish you guys knew how heavy this is. This is the heaviest. This is like it's like a pound and a half. Ow. Ow. And it's sharp. Look at that. It's like blades. Is there audio echo? Really? How? Why? How's it impossible? Wait, is the kitchen PC broadcasting? Oh, just room echo? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, brother, this is like typical LA house. Just overall, yeah, guys. If I put the mic up, it's gonna have like earlier, it's gonna go. Paper walls, trash, and also I don't know. It seems like a house is just bad lighting. I mean, look at this room. Look at the lighting. Look at this. This is from the 1800s. Not joking. Or like 1900s or whatever.
Love this. This is IKEA style right here. It's gotta be from IKEA.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's actually, I think it wasn't that. This is actually Target. This is like Target stuff.
Target stuff?
Yes, it's not even IKEA. You just said that this is IKEA stuff.
Target.
This is like from Targets. It's actually worse than you thought it was.
Sir, we don't have Target in Canada, so I'm confused.
They tried, right?
They did try, didn't they? I
They
forgot about
did.
that.
Yeah, they exist.
For us, they lasted a couple months, I think. And this new building they worked on for like almost a year and a half. And as soon as they kind of spawned in, they just despawned way faster than they came in. Just kind of crazy. Canadians just don't like Target.
Well, I think it's more that Canadians just didn't need Target. Like what were they contributing? Their prices weren't better, their selection wasn't better. It's like, why are you even here?
True.
Okay, so that standoff.
Wait, did you guys get a $4.90 at the store?
Yeah.
Wait, they have $4.90 at stores.
Yeah. They're just on the shelf now.
Really?
Yeah,
Since
they had like 3 or 4 different ones too. Yeah.
That is crazy. Okay. Yeah, I had one like ordered from somebody I knew. He gave me the Zotac one. That was they look kind of weird. They look a bit wonky. Yeah, I'm not trying to roast any of your potential or already sponsored people. I feel like I don't want to throw people under the
No,
bus.
you're good. Do whatever you do. Whatever. I mean, that's what people want. They want the honesty, right? So.
Well, I mean, it worked well, right? It just looked wonky. It looked like an alien device.
I mean, that's just the fashion these days.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The gamer aesthetic.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Is that the old board or new board?
No, this is the new board, but that standoff went on a little adventure, and I'm trying to figure out where it fell to. I have kind of a thing where I drop things. It's not a bit. I actually do just drop them. Okay, well, it's not here, so that's fine. We will find it.
You wanted to shake it out later.
Yeah, we'll find it later. Yeah, there was already some loose stuff kind of shaking in here anyway, so. And I think that one might have been cross-threaded. Where did that box go with the, oh, I'm just gonna get myself a new standoff. So our thing today is we're just gonna take this nice and slow, nice and easy. Make sure that we cover all of our bases as we go. Put this boy right here. Got it. This one. There we go. Okay. There you are. Just go in there for me. Because that's when I start to make mistakes, is when I rush. Which I'm usually rushing. But today, I don't know about you, Andy, but I got nowhere else to be.
Wait, so you guys came here for like vacation or something, or what?
Kind of.
Okay.
So we were. I actually, when I reached out, my intention was to just be like, this will be hilarious. I'll just like get on a plane and go now. But then my wife's like, brother,
Yeah.
we're going to LA in like
Like
8 days or
okay,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Like, why don't we piggyback on that trip and then we can
Well,
get a
that
little bit more out of
It
it.
makes you feel way better. Wait, how long was the flight anyway? Oh, but wait, I got these lights, like Tom Raider. Yeah, it's too late for that. It's fine.
Like, sorry. Like Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah, Tomb Raider.
Yeah. Tom Raider is like the male version with Tom Croft.
Oh, Tom
right?
Raider. Okay,
Tom
yeah.
Raider.
I'm French. So it's we said it like that way before.
Yeah, no.
Tom Raider.
I'm just bugging you.
Yeah, you're good.
It's a Canadian accent, you know.
Yeah, I think people say the word Tom like a bunch of different ways. No, there's only one way to say it. You say tomb.
Tomb.
Oh, wow.
A bunch of different ways, really. Were people messing with you, or?
No, It just I don't know.
Really? Oh yeah. Tomb.
Yeah. Every time I say Tom, and people make fun of it, and I never really correct it. You know, it becomes like a thing that just kind of continues. You know.
All right, don't worry. We'll get the juicers hooked up here and all of that. Okay.
No, good.
All right, we're at the stage now where we can run a quick test and just see if we get the same error. It would be freaky deaky. Like I would not know where to even begin if we get the same error with a brand new board and no USB devices plugged in.
That
Oh.
Let's say that.
Let's say the
right.
next thing we would do is we would swap out the power supply.
Oh, okay.
Because if the hardware is possessed,
Yeah.
if it makes no sense at all,
Yep.
it's the power supply.
Okay.
I had this one way back in the day, Windows XP computer. Okay, to date myself a little bit
Oh,
here.
I love XP.
Yeah, good old Windows XP. Okay, I had this power supply. Okay, system solid as a rock. I go to reinstall Windows, can't even install Windows. Not stable enough. Blue screen every time. I try everything. Different RAM, different CPU, different GPU. Swap the motherboard. Finally, I pull out the power supply. I install Windows, no problem. I go, oh, it was the power supply. But this computer was stable before. So I put the power supply back in. Works perfectly for years.
Wait, but why?
I don't know.
Okay, it's just like that.
I don't know.
It's just like that.
I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll never know. But what about this? The case USBs.
Shouldn't be because I haven't connected them. So
Okay.
there should be absolutely nothing that they can do to it.
Okay, let's see it. Let's launch it up.
Okay, hold up.
Oh, which means I also haven't connected the front power switch. But
Oh, you have fun with that.
no, it's fine. Just a little bit of light might be nice, but oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Did I get the display board plugged in? Come on. Okay, real quick. All right, 15. Our old friend is back. But that lit up a little faster. It will probably power cycle once. It's probably memory training. Anytime you have a new board, it will do that, memory training. So
I remember that first time it booted.
give it a sec. Are these RGB? Are they supposed to turn on?
Usually they do, yeah.
Okay, well, that is a fairly low priority.
You shouldn't run hot enough that it's gonna do something, right?
For those of you who noticed, yes, I did reuse the thermal compound. If we have any temperature issues or whatever else, then I have new thermal compound I'll put on. But right now, we're just trying to figure out what's shaking. That took a long time.
I'm telling you, this thing, we did that every time I booted it. Oh!
That took a very long time. Okay, new CPU installed, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, that's good. That's not a USB overcurrent error, which would have been, like I said, pretty freaky.
Yeah. Still good though.
Yes, this is good. This is good.
Oh, is this an error you recognize?
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, this is normal. This just means we have a new CPU in the system, no problem. And I'm going to be out of here in time to have dessert with the family.
Oh, dessert.
No, I probably won't.
Oh.
Okay, if you have the bug, the system will not boot without a recovery key. I bet you don't have BitLocker enabled anyway. Pretty sure. Okay. Please ensure your CPU cooler is properly connected. CPU fan header. Yeah. Processor 4 turns out. Okay.
It booted.
Yes.
This is farther than the computer's been since the problem happened.
All right, that's good.
That's
progress.
okay. Progress then.
Okay, we have a bootable drive. And the next thing that I want then is, what is the next thing I want? No, this is the next thing I want. The next thing I want is to go ahead and what's F7? There we go. Blah blah blah. X67. I think this is actually running the same BIOS version. I want to see if there's a new version of the BIOS for this board. That's from like September. This is a brand new platform.
Actually,
so it's been like 4 months.
Hold on, wait. Before you say this, I get a USB and I put the latest one, and I you know, at the back there's a USB with the rectangle around it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about or not?
No.
At the back there's a USB with a rectangle around it.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to do it like that.
And then I
You
did
don't have
the
to.
boom.
Yeah. That's a hassle.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a faster way to do it. So, do you have a USB drive that I can borrow, actually?
Yes.
Let me show you the easier way.
Okay, but if you wanted to just to do it for fun, no, you're not gonna do it. But this has it on it.
Wait a second. Oh, haha. That's hilarious. One moment, please.
Linus, would you mind pull the monitor closer?
Yeah, I got other priorities right now. The pump is not on.
Okay.
Because I think it's actually powered by this RGB thing that goes over top of it. There we go. Our CPU temps were at 85 degrees. They are now down to 61.
Oh, that is close.
Yep. No. It would be fine. It would be fine.
They
It
would-
probably wouldn't fry it, but
It would just bottleneck, right?
this is better. Okay. Yes. So one of these. So what exactly? Oh, one moment. Okay. My computer.
Okay, connect.
Very good.
Having fun yet, Andy?
Yep.
You want a chair? Why don't you just sit on the chair?
That's too hot.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do temp. I have adaptive temperature.
Okay.
Recording.
Not that side. Let's just see what you've got on here.
Okay,
Yes,
then I'd
sir.
be surprised since it took a long time to boot, right? I had this problem throughout all my troubleshooting, and now I'm thinking maybe you're right. The RAM.
It's possible.
RAM.
It's possible, but I'm not gonna jump to any conclusions yet.
Fair enough.
We're gonna take our time. We're gonna go slow. I mean, realistically, do these guys have anything else going on?
No. I mean,
Not even a
I
little.
don't. You don't. Nobody does. And if they did, they'd go somewhere else. Is what it is.
All right. Cool. Yes. So you have the latest BIOS file on here. This is 0805. That seems pretty new. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use their Easy Flash, which is easier and it flashes.
What's up with that?
Okay. That is some counterfeit LTT merch that I bought on Redbubble.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can find lots of counterfeit LTT merch: stickers, water bottles, backpacks.
And you just thought, you're just gonna support them and just.
Yeah. I mean, nothing's as good as the real thing, but this is pretty close.
It's as good as it gets.
Yeah, this is pretty A+, I think.
Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah.
Discouraged best.
All right, Easy Flash. Here we go. Probably this one. Yeah. All right. Do you want to read? Yes, I want to read the file. Damn it. Otherwise, why would I have clicked this 3 times? Do you really want to update it? Yes, definitely. Okay, this is going to take a couple minutes.
Oh yeah, last time, just for the record, it took hours.
Okay, now I'm starting to suspect RAM again.
Yeah, hours. So like it says like it's gonna blink white at the back, right? When it's doing it.
Okay, no, hours is not right. That's not right. That's weird.
It said like 10 minutes on the internet, right?
Yeah.
And I said it for like an hour. I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed.
No, this is gonna be done in like
Okay.
about like 2-3 minutes. Yeah.
Unless the RAM.
Well, I don't know, right? Because it's also possible, even though I didn't see anything that was wrong with your CPU or your socket, there's so many pins, and they're so small, and they're so fragile, and the pressure is just right.
Okay.
Right? So if something was a little off, and a signal was just had to retry once in a while or something like that, man, you can see some weird behavior.
Computers,
right? Fuck computers, right?
I mean, they're fun, but when it goes bad, it goes bad.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's like women. No, just kidding. Don't.
No, he's not kidding. Don't delete it.
Love you, hon.
Yvonne has joined the chat.
Yeah. Oh no. Right, we're live. Hi.
I mean, it's,
Yeah. Well, who are they gonna tell? Realistically, they don't have any friends.
yeah.
That's why they hang out with you, right?
Yeah, they won't tell anybody. Nobody's gonna see this.
I mean, they can try, but no one's listening.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, they've caught up. Do you have a small stream delay?
I mean, today I had problems with Windows 11.
God.
So it'll give me a little bit of stream delay. Every time I have like a crash or I'll get like 25 seconds added. Was it almost like a time trial, and it'll compound.
Oh, interesting.
Because Windows 11 has full screen something compatibility problems. I don't know what the issue is. If I'm in a full screen game and I close out of it or I tab out, I mean sometimes it's like a gamble.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, right? Because full screen you're gonna get slightly better performance.
Yeah.
But then exclusive windowed or whatever, windowed full screen, you get that nice easy alt tab. So
yeah.
I mean, as a streamer, I'd probably play windowed, but like from a competitive standpoint,
Yeah, but it's just
that
because
sucks, right?
But I'll be honest with you, I haven't had this problem with Windows 10 ever on different machines. Windows 11, both machines, different hardware, different stuff entirely. Windows 11, it's just been failing me. Any thoughts about Windows 11?
I haven't gone Windows 11.
Oh, okay. So then you don't. Okay, then you're not suffering.
Yeah, I just run Windows 10.
Okay.
Remember, okay? Current gen, bleeding edge.
Yeah.
Did you
See,
get cut?
I didn't want to say it earlier, but I thought I was thinking about it the whole time. I was like, yeah, Windows 11, that's my bleeding edge.
Yeah, so I'm still running Windows 10 at home. I think I'm running Windows 11 at the no, I'm still running Windows 10 at work too. Actually, you know what? I think I'm running Windows 11 on here because I do like to try stuff, and I do, it's my job.
So I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to call you out. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be your job to test stuff. How about maybe you have an employee do that.
I'm running Windows 11 here because I gotta make sure I'm familiarizing myself. It's like the same reason that I'm always carrying around the iPhone.
Yeah.
Always carrying around the Android phone, right? Like
same. That's the thing. I do double.
You can't not be familiar with this stuff in this industry, but when it comes to like bulletproof stuff that I don't want to just fool around with, I just stick with what works, man.
True.
Like some of the best content we do is some of the hardest on me. Like when we did the month-long Linux challenge, I did a
What is that?
month-long. I ran Linux in my daily driver computer for a month.
Is that not very user friendly?
Well, depends who you ask. I would say that for the average enthusiast, it is significantly more challenging than running Windows.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then we did one recently where I ran an Intel graphics card for a month. So, very cutting edge.
Oh, Intel graphics card. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like one of their new ARC ones.
Oh, okay, yeah. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, well, you don't need two for now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I get it now. Oh, okay. Is it that bad?
It's just, I mean,
not there
nothing's that bad. It's not that bad.
But
it's like,
not choice.
can you afford the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think it will get there someday?
I hope so. I really hope so because NVIDIA's got an attitude, man. I respect the engineering work they do. Man, do they ever build great products. But they're really enjoying their position as king of the hill, and they're really. You notice how much a graphics card costs?
It's the whole computer.
Okay, we shot a video about 2 weeks ago where I did like a tier list, ranking GPUs.
Oh.
So I went back through 20 years of NVIDIA GPUs. You know how long ago you could get a flagship card for $500 US?
Long time ago?
No, like 5 years ago.
Why, really?
Wasn't that freaking long ago?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Which one were these? Like the 5 something or the...
So you could still... It's 16.
I had a Radeon something.
980 was still like $600.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't that long ago!
I remember that.
Right?
Yep.
And it held steady at like 400, 500 bucks for almost 15 years. And then over the last couple generations, they're like, they'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's been like that.
It sucks,
But
man.
do you think that the increase in price like justified? Like the fact that the price goes up, it makes sense for the.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is the justification has changed. The justification used to be like, hey, buy a new one because you've already got one, and we gave you like a big increase in performance. Now the justification is we gave you a small increase in performance and it costs more. So if you already have one, like, I don't know, I guess keep it. Like there's not better value as you go into the new generations, and that's
Makes
the
sense.
problem. I love this. Repping the Red Dragon, man. These guys have freaking taken over the budget
have they?
peripheral market. Yeah, Red Dragon went from, I had never even heard of them 5
Oh, I
years
sent
ago.
my assistant. I said, buy me a whole setup for the kitchen, and they bought that.
These freaking guys are everywhere.
Oh,
They were in Micro Center today.
really?
Yeah, not that long ago. These were like a weird online only brand, right? These guys are freaking everywhere.
Also, are they like? Oh, so is this like the new like affordable like gaming type thing? Is this like a?
They have some good stuff. They have some that's just absolute garbage. It's
This
kind of
doesn't
all
seem
over
too
the
bad.
place. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, no touch. It's updating the BIOS right now.
I said no more touching this, and I forgot this is connected. Now no more this. Yeah, more upscaling.
Then I'm gonna connect something to the keyboard, and then you're gonna touch that. You're gonna fuck up the whole thing.
But it's my PC.
Yeah, I guess it's. I mean, it's yours to screw up. Though technically, I haven't given you this motherboard yet.
Sure. Okay. Half yours.
That's my motherboard.
I will have an episode.
Don't fuck up my motherboard.
I will not.
Okay. All right. I'm going to not worry about DOCP for now. We're just gonna try and boot into Windows and see what. Hello.
Oh wait, it booted pretty quickly, did it not?
Mm-hmm. But I'm
Ooh,
not
not excited.
counting anything yet. We're not. We have 0 victories yet. Well, okay, we have 1 victory.
That's still victory though.
We don't have a USB overcurrent error anymore. So it does seem like you were right, but joke's on you because I don't carry American money. So
Joe's on you.
you're getting 100 Canadian dollars.
Oh.
All right.
It's been a while.
Let's see. Here we go. Okay. There you go. 100 Canadian.
Oh
Or as
my.
we call them, Canadian rubles. Utterly worthless. Good luck spending it. See,
Yeah.
in Canada, because we're just America's hat, you can just like spend American money at a store. It'll be like, okay. You try and spend that here, hilarious.
What? I
Do you
have
ever,
no
do you
idea.
ever go back up to visit or whatever?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, there you go. There you go. So,
Of course.
so dinner for you and someone
well,
is
thank you.
something.
I mean, you know, I was half right, but I'll take the money.
Yeah. Well, okay. Hey,
Also, it smells good.
I can still be right too, and then
Yeah.
you can give me $100 US because you
Oh.
live here now.
Oh well, I mean, just I don't carry cash of any kind. So you know, even if you won, I would have probably been like, you know, you got Venmo, PayPal, like that, or I could just scam you or one or the other.
All right. F1. Oh. You know what? Oh, yeah. This error is fine. This just means that I don't have the RPM sense wire connected because that was not essential for our earlier troubleshooting. So let's see how long our boot speed is now. I just reset it.
Like I'm not joking. Before, I've never had a boot under 5 minutes. It had never happened before.
That's weird. That's not right.
It's like back in the days. Remember back in the days?
Yeah. See, like we're up.
We're up.
Yeah.
Then that's almost all problem solved. Both the boot time, the SD currents.
Well, I want to see. Well, okay. This is a fresh Windows install now, though, right? Like this isn't the one that still had the old Intel chipset drivers on it and everything like that.
I don't know. Wait, did you plug in the empty drive?
Yeah, I gave the whatever that WD one you had was. WD
Mm.
Black something 1 terabyte.
I have no idea what's on there.
Cool. I guess we'll find out. Desktop wallpaper porn. Let's go.
Oh.
No.
What I did is I did something. I took it out and I put it in the my new PC that my friend gave me.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been doing that. Maybe I shouldn't have.
something.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is something. But do you recommend doing that?
I mean,
Taking out all your software and just jamming in, play and play.
no. I mean, okay. It's one of those things where it's kind of a do as I say, not as I do thing.
Because
Because I do it all the time.
yeah,
But one time in maybe 20,
it just
it'll fuck up, and then you're like, well, shit,
yeah. That's
right?
That's why I thought I bricked my thing because I was like, this just doesn't work. It's doing so bad.
Yeah, it's like not safely removing USB.
Oh, okay.
99 times out of 100,
Yeah.
it's fine. And that one time,
one time.
it's the only one you have.
Yeah.
There's no other way to get data somewhere else. It breaks. And you're
Yeah.
like, no! This is worth 32 cents! And it's destroyed my life now.
Your entire life, yeah. And you didn't have to explain that. Like, my dog ate my homework. Oh, there you go.
Hey, all right. Okay, we're gonna kick things up a notch. And we're gonna plug in a mouse. All right, I'm up. I'm old, but I'm up. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Where's the damn mouse? Come on, buddy. Hey. You might have just had a bad motherboard. You might have nailed it.
That just kind of sucks, to be honest, though.
Yeah, well, it happens. It happens, you know?
Got it.
These things happen. I mean, they especially happen to people who build on the floor. I'm not going to blame ASUS entirely for this.
Okay.
But these things do happen from time to time.
Nobody's to blame yet.
No, nobody's to blame yet. Okay. Oh. An update, blah, blah. Here's how you get the update. Sure. Hello? Hey, is this network cable plugged in on the other side? Oh, wait, you know what? We didn't plug it in again. Yeah.
Oh, you unplugged it.
Yeah. Just as part of our troubleshooting. You know what? This Ethernet controller probably doesn't have native drivers anyway. Oh, no, I got a connection. Let's see.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do it.
Oh, yeah. Is there a way to like dim the monitor a little bit more?
Yes, sir. Can do.
Thank you.
Hoo-wee. Can do. Oh wait, I guess Rick and Morty's not cool anymore now that Justin Roiland has been embroiled in controversy.
Yeah, I heard about that.
A bit more. Okay, got it. Good.
All right,
Good.
we're all the way down, Andy. That's as much as you get.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
What was that?
Did it reset?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's really good firmware, Lenovo. I like it.
Yeah, oh yeah, so when you go to the bottom, it goes top to bottom, it goes way back up?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
cool.
Yeah, you can fit so much brightness in this monitor.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Connected. Oh, do I still have my mobile hotspot on? Gee.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'm draining my battery. And this is not a Note 9.
Boy, does it actually drain that much to keep it on? 'Cause mine's always on.
Wait, what? Why?
Because I use three phones, and they all connect to one another. One's offline. So one has internet, one doesn't, and one never goes to the internet. So it's like 3 different experiences.
Got it. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, just because of hackers and stuff like that, and you know.
Yeah, so you've got your 2-factor or whatever. You want that on something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
I'm all set up now.
Yeah.
It was tough to learn at first, you know. You learn the hard way, but once you get there, you get there.
And even then, it's not perfect, right?
It's not perfect.
Nothing's perfect, but you just gotta kind of do your best with it, right?
Yep.
Okay, just like Microsoft. Okay, Windows, it's not perfect, but
It's
darn
not
it, they're doing their best.
The best they can. Yeah.
And based on Bing, okay, Windows is pretty good. They can build some pretty crap stuff if they really set their mind to it. Teams, okay? Be happy that the Teams team doesn't work on Windows.
Wait. Are you hitting on Teams?
Oh.
I love Teams.
You like Teams?
Yeah, I like Teams. I use Teams.
Okay, how many people you got on Teams?
0. I just showed up to the meetings. Wait, you mean you can have a profile and have people on it?
Yeah, well, our company has like a corporate Teams.
Oh, okay.
And man, Andy, hey, give me a rating of Teams out of 10.
4.9.
Yeah, 4.9. Yeah, definitely. Definitely not a pass.
No.
Oh wait, I don't want to add all that.
Oh, whenever at a meeting, I just click the link on the email and I show up to it.
When it works, it's great. The problem is that there's a lot of stuff that's just dumb. Like when you've been around as long as me and you remember MSN Messenger, you remember
yeah, of course.
Yeah, when you right click, in the system tray and you change your status, it shouldn't bring up the whole application.
Oh,
okay?
yeah, for sure.
When you're not signed in and you click X, it should quit, not just start up again and ask me to sign. No, I'm not dealing with this right now. I'm quitting.
You're thinking logically. That's your problem.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Or you send something to someone and then 20 minutes later and then you realize it never really sent.
Okay.
That's bad.
This one's going to be called Linus's Promise. Okay? Because it's not going to die.
Okay. It's just like you're naming a boat or something.
Yeah, I christened. Oh, I almost hit the power button. During a Windows update.
Yeah.
Once again.
Would that brick it?
9 times out of 10, probably not. That one time, yes.
When they said don't shut off the computer,
Yeah.
and then you pull the plug.
And then you do it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Usually, fine. But sometimes not so much. What's chat up to? I'm going to pay more attention to your chat than you do.
I've been looking.
Which is pretty easy.
They've been talking a lot about Andy. It's saying Andy Chad.
Oh, they want to see Andy. Oh.
Oh, they've been seeing Andy the whole time.
Oh, they can see Andy the whole time. Well, the chair's in the way. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. What's up? Hey, guys.
Hello.
Oh, man, look at my hair. It's awful.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah, we're both there right now. Andy's head is looking pretty good.
I need some water. Down in here.
I'll just go grab some.
Oh wait, no, you want some? No, I have a bunch.
Oh, I got my.
Okay, you're chilling.
LTTstore.com. I have to say it every time I
Oh, you have a flash as well.
Oh, yeah. And it's got like a motherboard on it.
Oh, that's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Does it have any special properties?
It's insulated.
Oh, okay. So it'll save your coffee temperature.
We don't recommend people put coffee in it just because it's not the most hygienic thing. You absolutely can. It'll keep hot things hot.
Oh.
But so it keeps things hot, keeps things cold, whatever you want.
I definitely did.
Yeah, I know. People do it.
Yeah.
We don't. It's a water bottle. Okay. Do you want to sign into your Microsoft account? Or?
Sure.
Okay. Just let's just make sure people can't see the keyboard.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. So
I didn't think about that.
I'm gonna put this.
I think I'm off camera right now. Anyway.
Yeah, monitor's off. So if you can see it, I think.
Yeah, look at the sticker.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, this is my laptop. It's pretty laptopy. Investment disclosure. I'm invested in this laptop company. Okay, they make laptops that look like this. It's good.
Or go to LTTstore.com, buy a screwdriver.
They can't see him, man.
They want to get a code.
Yeah, you gotta get your.
My code's on my online phone, Android.
Yeah, do you think? Oh man, these guys. Let's see. Have I managed to tank your stream performance yet? How do I even see how many people are watching? I don't even know.
I don't see. It's fun that you're here and you can tell them, right? Because people don't believe me. I don't run with stats on.
Yeah.
I've been running with stats on for like the last 4.5 years, so no stats.
He actually does not know how many people are watching. Like, it's
Yeah.
faster for me to look this up on my phone than for me to look it up here.
It's just a philosophy.
69.2.
69.2. Nice.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh.
Single code use.
They
and I
say
got
80,000.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah, apparently.
Maybe updated on my
Yeah,
side.
maybe not updated.
Oh, even nicer.
Oh yeah, it is 80,000.
It worked. It worked.
Oh, that's wild.
Uh,
All right.
we're on
Okay, cool. So
Okay.
we're back. We're back, chat. Ah. That's hilarious. Okay, welcome back, LLLLL.
It's my Smurf.
Is that how many of your computers you broke? That's how many L's you took?
That's a bit more than that, but this is my Smurf account. I Smurf Windows.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna restore from that, are we? I mean, sure, whatever, I don't care. Sure.
The monitor is still looking bright.
Oh, okay, you wanna create a pin? Just,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
Also,
see that. Just
no,
make sure they don't see it.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
They won't see it on there, so that's fine.
Sure.
You know what? They might see how many characters it is, which could even be something. There, we're good. Go ahead.
Should be good.
All right.
Also, you want you to dim the monitor because it booted back up again.
Seriously, is
wrong
it
dimming.
bright again, Andy?
Yeah.
What the heck? Lenovo, what are you doing, bud?
Hey Andy, sometimes if he doesn't listen to you, why don't you say it again louder? And say, because if you didn't do it right now, right?
Oh no, it's 0.
Is it 0?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Still a little bit like overexposing on my side.
You know what? I wonder if it like flipped on HDR or something, and it just kind of took over.
Yeah.
Okay, choose privacy settings for your device. I don't know. You can change that later if you want. Okay, let's customize your experience. Well, definitely business. Getting the business done.
Okay, sure.
Creativity. You go to school.
This is scary. This is scary. Business, school. If it's not creative or something like that, I don't know.
Let's go gaming.
Gaming's fine.
Yeah, gaming. Let's go.
Oh no, did we do?
We can do that later. Okay. Everything's running smooth though.
What about game bar, game like that? Is that better now than it used to be?
I don't touch it.
Oh.
Maybe.
I usually run everything off.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that the gaming thing does anything other than just feed them back some data.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the same Windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. As far as I know, I mean, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that does anything other than maybe change some of the options that come up in the Ubi.
What's an Ubi?
Out of box experience.
Wow.
So that's basically that wizard that we went through. That's like,
Oh.
hey, do you want a subscription to Game Pass? Do you want this? Do you want that?
Oh,
Blah
yeah.
blah 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 blah. That's the Ubi. So when you configure a new PC and ship it to a customer, even if you've been tinkering around in the Windows running a stress test or whatever, there's a command you can run to put it back to the out-of-box experience, so that even with software pre-configured on it or whatever,
Makes sense.
you turn it on and it's like, hello, set up your username, blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
and whenever they load it in, they still have all their drivers and all their
Exactly.
applications. Makes sense.
So that's called the Ubi.
Or is it Bing? You use Bing?
No.
Oh.
I was using Bing as an example of terrible products Microsoft
Oh,
makes.
okay.
Yeah, but Bing is about to get amazing.
Oh.
And this, I will bet you $1,000.
Oh man.
You know how I know?
How much time though? Give me a timeline.
Within the next probably month or so.
Really?
Bing is gonna go.
Oh
from,
my god. So shake my hand. Okay, fair enough.
Okay,
A
or you
thou-
better have actual money this time
Yeah,
because
of course. Any currency, I'll do the transfer.
I know something you don't know. I think
Oh, you work there?
you know ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Oh, they bought it.
Microsoft has invested over $1 billion in OpenAI,
Okay, so
and it leaked.
Okay, well, okay.
Bing
Inside trading alert.
Bing with ChatGPT
Oh
leaked. They actually had it accidentally live.
no.
It's coming. It's close. Bing is
wow.
going to be the shit. And it's going to happen, like, soon.
And I hope this is uploaded to the video, so when it doesn't happen, it looks terrible, and it just ruins everybody's lives. They can blame you for it.
And when it does happen, he better send me my $1,000. You
Okay.
saw him shake.
I shook him.
Armory crate. Okay, let's grab. We're just going to grab Armory crate because we're lazy. That's going to get all our drivers and everything. This is like, you know what? No. Before we do this, I'm going to let Armory crate install. And then when it's done, we're going to reboot it really quick because I think it's going to happen really fast. And when that happens, I think we're going to be pretty confident that this thing is actually running now. Man, I only needed one piece of hardware? That's amazing.
I mean, you bought a. Why did you buy a GPU for?
Oh, I didn't buy nothing. Micro Center was just like, oh, okay, you're doing a video, sure,
Oh, okay,
whatever.
yeah.
And they loaded me up, man.
Oh, they just set the box on top of you?
Yeah,
Like the movies.
because I told them, look, we'll take back anything that we don't use,
Oh,
right?
makes sense, yeah.
So because they're not open, and I can't just run over there and grab something. I was like,
You know what though?
what am I gonna do?
See, this computer also has a problem with the graphics. If we could run benchmark with the graphics card.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there won't be any problem with that. For
Good.
sure.
Yeah, that's nice. They will definitely have that on hand. That's really good. Last time I tested the computer I built when I ran the benchmark, it scored really high,
Mm-hmm.
like 35,000 was like that, and it was like impressive. So I was really proud of that, and then it broke. But it's good.
If everything is behaving nicely, what I suspect is that we're gonna pop a graphics card in here and it's just gonna work. I'm feeling pretty confident now that we have seen a different behavior from swapping out the board. Your CPU temperatures are upside down.
Yeah, but they said that if you do install the hardware backwards, the software can flip.
Yeah, we'll fix that for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm installing like the RGB software or whatever. Wait, who makes this? Oh, this is Corsair. Okay, we're gonna need IQ, I guess. I don't really like installing a ton of RGB software.
I never do it.
Okay, then I guess it'll just stay like that.
I'm not a color guy. Like I did the sticker, okay, because I feel it makes me I'm creating. I do the stickers, not the RGB though.
Okay.
Okay, when I do stuff like that, your PC should be under your desk. Should be on top of it. Okay, you should never see the colors. It's only good for Instagram and pictures on Facebook.
But you need stickers.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
But they're fun to put on though. They're fun to put on. This is my enjoyment.
It's
for
not
it.
about the destination, Kate. It's about the journey.
Yes.
Yeah.
See wisdom
Yeah.
today.
Hilarious.
Oh wow. Yeah. See, I never install any of this. Any control of like manual stuff. Because usually out of box with the right drivers, it usually runs optimally.
So what I like about Armory Crate, even though it's kind of a piece of shit, is that it will just grab your latest network drivers and chipset drivers and like all that kind of stuff, and then it'll tell you if it's out of date, so you can just keep it up to date that way. It's maybe we can disable the aura sync, like the RGB control stuff, because the last time I saw that tested, there was the potential for it to affect performance, but if not, I personally do leave it on. I find it worth it, but you can always take it off if you want.
Yeah, but then you have like GeForce Experience, IQ, Crate, and then you have the whole
And ZXT or whatever. and
Logitech
EK
G Hub, which is a disaster. Okay, anybody who works at Logitech, I'm hijacking your platform. Logitech G Hub is terrible. Anything software for Logitech, the hardware is so good. Why is it so bad? It's so unusable. Truers, the head chat is only truers. Everybody's saying true, true, true. Okay, and usually they go against me. Now they're with me, so now you know I'm right.
I ran into a situation a little while ago where I had an older Logitech keyboard and a newer mouse, and finding the right software
Oh yeah.
so that I could actually use both of them, it blew my mind because there was some. I forget the details, so I'm not going to bother trying to say exactly what happened. But it was either some function that I couldn't get working on the old one, or like I couldn't update the firmware on the new one, or something like that. But it was a nightmare because I didn't even realize that G Hub and Logitech gaming software not compatible.
And then Logitech Capture for cameras and stuff like that, right? And they all interact with one another in ways you don't want to. And there's profiles. You tab out, the mouse is slower, the keyboard changes color, the camera movie changes. You tab back in, everything changes back again. It's crazy.
All right, well, hopefully Armory Crate doesn't screw you over here. Oh, I gotta read the whole thing before I'm allowed to agree. All right, just chill. Okay, come on, buddy. I mean, it's already lagging, which is a good sign. We're off to a really good start here.
Wait, is it actually lagging?
Nah, I might just take a sec. And it might be dead. Hey, Jesus, you're embarrassing me. Okay? You're embarrassing me right now. You're embarrassing me in front of my 80,000 friends. My parasocial friends over here.
It's not really your fault though. I mean, it's just, you know.
Oh man, come on. We'll give it a sec. We'll give it 2 more minutes to kind of figure out what it's doing. Oh wait.
Oh, scroll down.
Wait, I do not agree. What is this?
Well, why did you agree?
I don't know. I didn't agree.
Why not?
I don't want
You
the
didn't
whole
read
thing.
it.
I don't even know. Never show this again. I don't want a user account. Okay, there we go. So I just want drivers. I think it's this one. Yeah, here we go. Hello, buddy? Hey, there we go. Cool, AMD chipset driver, AMD graphics driver, yeah, all this stuff. Download and install, there. So now it's just one click and it just like grabs all the drivers.
That's actually really good.
And then we just hang out here.
Last time I did it all manually.
Yeah, no.
That's really good. Oh, Norton.
No, it's not going to put that on there.
Are antiviruses still good these days compared to like whatever you get with Windows or whatnot?
Okay, it's complicated. So we run antivirus because corporately you'd be crazy not to.
Of course.
So we're running one called Sentinel-1. But consumer-facing antiviruses, like the brand name ones that you know, like Norton, as far as I can tell, they still have performance issues. And as far as the last time I looked into it, which has been a while, and it's always an evolving industry, like antivirus, right? The last time I looked into it, they were not the best performers. So
makes sense.
It's one of those things where honestly, like we could spin up a whole new division that's just dedicated to investigating antivirus, and we'd probably never run out of work to do. So we just don't have the time to figure it out. And it's one of those industries where it's really hard to cut through the bullshit because half of the information you find is just from like sponsored blogs or whatever that are getting a kickback every time you buy it.
True.
So it's really tough.
Makes sense.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought the Windows Defender does a pretty good job. The stock one?
If you don't do anything stupid, you'll probably be fine.
Yeah. Unless you run and you say no and you run anyway and you always run, then yeah, I mean.
Which can happen to anybody, you know? I had my YouTube channel hijacked way back in the day like that once.
No.
I did.
You got fished?
It was actually, well, kind of actually. It was definitely directed at me. So I guess it'd be more like whaling at that point.
Oh.
But someone sent me like a DM or a tweet or something that was like, I made this game for you. Try it. And it sent me to a URL, and it was back when you could have like ActiveX exploits in the browser.
Oh, yeah.
And so I ran something, and I didn't realize anything was wrong, but I got a keylogger.
Oh, it was an instance.
Yeah. And because 2FA wasn't really a thing yet, this is like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
They just immediately started going into things, changing my username, changing my password, changing my recovery emails and phone numbers and stuff. And I wasn't big back then. I had And YouTube had no partner support basically at all, unless your name was like Ray William Johnson. Like, there's a
That's way back.
He's back.
No, he's not.
He's back.
Wait, I thought you went to Facebook.
No, I mean he's just like he's back. He's getting a ton of views on YouTube right now.
Really?
Yeah, in shorts.
They're re-uploading.
No,
Stop.
he's back.
You're lying. There's no shot. Actually, you have to prove it to me. I actually wonder now. I thought he was making Facebook stuff. No?
Oh my god.
I hear myself. Yeah.
Hold on. No.
Yeah.
No. Ray William Johnson, man.
Then he is swapped to like doing like Facebook projects and stuff like that, and doing like small skits over there.
I mean, maybe 1,000 years ago. Not on your Wi-Fi. This is really slow. Okay, we'll use your new computer. We're gonna make sure it works. I don't know. Sure, whatever. Oh my god, not right now. Oh my god, not right now.
Yep.
No. Oh my god. Not right now. I am trying to compute. Okay.
Oh, from his new channel.
Fucking Ray William Johnson.
Oh wow, he's popping off.
Freaking getting like 2 million views here, 1 point whatever, 2.5 here. Let's go.
He's actually back.
You know, there was a lot more than this, I swear, a little while ago. He was like uploading like every other day. Oh, shorts. Here we go. Yeah, here we go.
He looks younger.
Yeah, guy's aging pretty well. But yeah, 8.9 million views right here.
Oh
When's
my
this from?
god.
Right?
That is crazy.
Yeah, I told you, man. I told you.
I didn't know it was possible to actually revive a channel that's like buried down below so
This
far.
was uploaded 6 days ago and has like 9 million views. This is what I'm talking about.
Shorts is the future, but also he's pretty good at his stuff though. He's always been really good
Well, the thing is, you don't get to the top of the game without being at least decent.
at something.
You know?
True.
It's man, I remember back when like PewDiePie's main shtick was the whole like pretending to be scared in front of the camera thing, and you know that whole thing he did for a long time.
Yeah, of course, there's metas.
And so you'd see a lot of people like, you know, in our chat or in our comments or whatever, just talking about, oh, like, you know, he's dumb, and whatever. I'm sitting here going, guys, for real, you do not rise to the absolute top of anything without there being maybe something that didn't meet the eye. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, true.
I mean, there's you, I guess. No,
Yeah, but it's true though. I like interviewing or talking to people that are at the top of something, right? It's kind of like an idea that I recently talking to people that like that, you know.
yeah, for sure.
Just how did they get there? You know what it's like.
And like I said, you know, your persona is a little different from actually talking to you in person. And
Oh yeah.
everyone I've ever met is like that. It's a cool thing about, like, I hate the I word, but influencers, is that like almost all of us came from nothing, right?
Yep.
So you know, they're just like kind of normal people. So you meet them and they're like exactly who they are on camera, but then also like, you know, different. You know, it's I don't know, it's weird.
I mean, sometimes also you're like your zone. You know, when I'm sitting at my chair, that's my zone. It's my zone, right? And then you get like deep into like, you know, deeper parts of yourself or whatever. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm sure for you it's the same thing with the camera. Me, camera like this, I can't. Sometimes I'll record something because the sponsor will say, do something for like 5 seconds. And I can't do it. I'm like, guys, can we do another, like, I'll do a tweet. I'll do an Instagram post. Like,
You know what it is for me?
yeah.
Still cameras.
What's a still camera?
Like, not video.
Oh.
Like a stills camera.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You put a video camera in front of me, I'm in my element.
Yeah.
Do you know how many thousands of hours I've spent in front of one of these? No problem.
Yeah.
You put me in front, go, okay, pose, I'm about to take a picture. I'm like,
oh, no. Okay, I have that too, yeah.
I got no idea. What do I do with my hands?
My hands.
What do I do with my hands?
My arms. Yeah, it's really bad.
There's something in my teeth. I don't know what to do.
And then the hair and the pose.
Yeah. Does this look weird?
Yeah, and then as soon as you focus on your hands, something else going on in your... And
Yeah.
Oh, it's really bad.
And then you got pit stains because you're stressed.
I don't have that, actually. I don't sweat that much.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe
That's
you
good.
do.
Oh, whew. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, so it's funny how it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter. It's just a camera.
It's just multiple.
So you know how we shoot thumbnails? We shoot them as video.
Oh, okay.
And then we just grab a still frame.
That makes sense.
Because otherwise I don't know what I'm doing.
That'd be okay. I would assume if you were to film yourself doing a still shot of a thumbnail reaction, it'd be the cringiest shit out there. I've never done that, just for the record.
Man, that would be. Oh man, like reacting to my worst thumbnails. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad.
Let's just do it live.
Yeah,
Okay.
we could do that. Honestly, I hate shooting thumbnails. It's one of my least favorite parts of the job.
Let's do one right now.
I'm not doing thumbnail right now, man.
See, we're both like this.
I'm chilling.
It actually boots.
Okay, fine. We did.
Okay,
We
then
did.
we got a thumbnail.
Yeah, then that's it. That's all you get. No, we will have to shoot a thumbnail.
Yeah. I had no idea that was a thing on YouTube. See, you guys' world's not like mine. My editors, they get whatever they can. I mean, there was like 100,000 hours of footage. They'll find a thumbnail.
Yeah, I guess
And
that's
even
fair.
then, they'll still duplicate like doesn't have the same one, but that's just part of the game.
I mean, if that wasn't a good strategy, I'm sure SS Sniper Wolf and Mr. Beast wouldn't do it.
true, they still do it.
They still do it, so it must be the right thing to do. We shoot a new thumbnail every time, but probably just because we're idiots.
Yeah.
We just like creating work for ourselves, I guess. I mean, we
Yeah.
gotta justify our thumbnail artists somehow.
Thumbnail.
Yeah.
I feel like I cannot believe that on YouTube, we're still in the thumbnail / clickbait era.
Well, you know
It
what's
will
funny?
never end.
Well, it's wild because it should have ended ages ago.
It should have.
They trialed like video thumbnails like 5-6 years ago.
Oh wow, yeah.
So you could actually have like a clip,
Oh,
and
wow.
it would play like when people moused over it and stuff. And they do it now, but they pick it because what I'm assuming is when they did the beta for it, people abused it.
Yeah, of course.
So just like in the old days where you'd have like the thumbnail with the boobs hanging out, and there'd be one frame in the video with the boobs hanging out.
Yep.
You'd have like a video clip that's with the boobs hanging out, and then they just make sure they use that one, right?
Okay, they would min-max it. Okay.
Yeah, it's
that's
like
bad.
if men on the internet weren't so damn predictable, do you know how good YouTube titles and thumbnails could be?
They couldn't.
Don't blame the platform. Blame the audience.
At one point, it was only boobies. It was dominating.
Yeah.
Still does.
Yeah.
Now we're at the era of red arrows and
Yeah.
still faces with highlights around them.
And circles. Don't forget
circles. Yeah.
You have to have the circle with
Yeah.
the arrow. Otherwise,
Did you see it?
how would you know what the arrow's pointing at?
Yep.
Because your caveman brain's too stupid to find the right thing in this picture. That's only like you know 30 pixels by 15.
It's arrow and circles, the combo.
Yeah. I don't hate the player, hate the game. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I've been saying.
I don't make the rules. All right, let's restart this. This should be a fast restart. I'm banking on it.
That would be our final goal because that was the problem. It would never boot it. Because sometimes when you're streaming, you have 90 seconds to come back. If your stream crashes.
Yeah.
You have a cloud of 90 seconds, right? And I could never meet it with this computer. With the other ones I could. This is why it was important that I get the fast boot.
Right, that makes sense. Makes sense. Well, so we should time it. Let's let it finish,
Yep.
and then we'll time it. And we got to beat 90 seconds. We can do that. Where's my utilities, time routing?
Well, I would need a bit of a cushion, right? Because that's the boot, and I have to click OBS and click start. So it may be like a 10-second cushion after it, but it should matter. It should matter.
No problem. No problem. All right, so timer. We're gonna go stopwatch. Okay, so we're in. Oh, incorrect. Try again. There we go. All right.
Oh, I got 3 tries.
If you missed your pin, that doesn't count against my timer.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. All right, here we go. So hold on, let's let it finish.
Yeah.
Completely done the wheel. Okay, wheel's done. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
So stream crashed. Now I am going to shut it down. Oh my god, this does not track on the carpet. I am hurting my chances here.
I'd be nervous if this happened to me.
Yeah.
So we're still on pace.
Okay, sure. So this is a fair test. We're at 11 seconds. 12. Now I'm sweating. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Winnable. We're still on pace.
Oh yeah, no, this is
20.
totally winnable. Look, I mean, this is already RGB.
Oh.
Once you got the RGB, you're basically home free.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Just me. I like RGB is the most important thing. I mean it. Okay, hold on. No, we got it. We're ready for the pin. Okay. There we go.
Oh my.
Oh, 40 seconds.
Okay, that was holy.
Seconds. You
And
want to
then
reboot
OBS,
again?
5.
Yeah.
Wait. 5. Then I'd be logged in. So I would have still 4 seconds to spare. The
Yeah.
computer crashed.
Okay. All right. So it's
We
working.
did it.
Okay, we got.
You did it. Sorry.
Let's put it. You know what? No. The next thing I want to do is I want to shut it down, and then I want to get everything hooked back up. So we'll get all the front USB devices. Okay, this is going to be a long shot. Do you have any electrical tape? Like that black tape?
You know what? Maybe I did. It would be in this toolbox right here.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey! Whoa! Okay, you know what? This is kind of a meme for me.
Yeah.
My perfectly organized garage.
Mhm.
Whenever we shoot at my house, I challenge my co-host or my camera operator. Okay, tell me anything. Tell me anything you need, and I will find it in under 10 seconds in my perfectly organized
A
garage.
tool?
You just beat me. That was like 4 seconds.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not bad.
That was amazing.
Well, it's brand new.
Perfectly organized streamer. Doesn't matter. I asked for electrical tape. You had it. That's pro. That's pro right there.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's I don't know. Just you know, I have like a wish list on Amazon of all the, because I move a lot, right?
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons. And then I have this wish list on Amazon that is stacked full of items. And anytime I move, I just go to it, I do add to cart all, and just check out. And then I just ship it all over there. When I get there, I have everything I need.
Seriously?
question.
So what, you just leave your old stuff behind?
Yes.
Okay.
That's just kind of how it goes.
Okay. I'm not
Yeah.
going to question it. at a certain
Lifestyle
level.
choices.
Yeah, okay. I was noticing that you did have almost nothing like in your house.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
No
just
TV, no couch.
yeah, no like, knickknacks or trinkets or anything like that.
Yeah.
So this is just part of the lifestyle. Like at some point are you going to want to say goodbye to that or
No, I enjoy it. I also keep a USB with my OBS profile, right?
right?
So
yeah.
if I have to run out of the house and go to some random house and I have to stream, I can.
You're ready to go.
Everything's
Ah,
ready to go.
All right.
I'm on the move.
All right. So the main reason that I want this is I want to take these pins and I want to make sure that they never hurt anybody again, just in case that's what happens.
Then okay, that actually makes sense.
I'm just going to cover these bad boys up. Okay. I built this computer for you though, so you promise you'll take this with you when you move.
I'll do this. Yeah, of course.
Okay. You'll take this computer. Okay. All right.
See, usually what I would do, I go to the UPS store and I buy packaging garbage, right? Like packaging stuff, and then I'll get GPU, CPU, RAM, right? And the rest,
See you later.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? You do what you got to do.
No, but it's just though. I mean, I've been here for a while, and this computer, I want to become a main computer, you know.
Okay.
And now it's like signature by use, it's got to be the one.
And this one won't short out.
And if it fails, I know who to blame.
Yeah.
You'll get Twitter. Your Twitter's gonna start blowing up if it fails.
Yeah.
It won't. I'm sure.
That's fine. I deleted the app from my phone, so that's why I was so slow to reply to you.
Oh, why?
I'm
Lifestyle?
done. It's just toxic, you know.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with it. But you've got my phone, so you can always.
Yeah, I do.
You can always text me if you need to.
Yeah, I mean, go down the highway last time. Remember?
Yeah. That was fine.
yeah. I remember. We're doing some standoff mount or something like that for the cooler.
Yeah, so the
You're like-
CPU cooler.
You're like, yeah, I'm pulled over. I'm pulled over and I can hear the cars going.
Well, because I was heading into a dead zone.
Oh.
So the call would have dropped, and then your stream would have freaked out. It'd have been like, Tech
Oh.
Tips guy can't even keep a cell phone call connected.
Yeah, you have all these things that you have to upkeep.
I know, right? I got
it's
an image.
Crazy, yeah.
Got a brand image.
You can't fail on tech.
Nope. I mean, I can, but then I just have to you have to upload an apology video. Classic
Yeah, you lose credibility.
YouTuber apology video. Okay, is this gonna go in here for me, or did you have this bent the wrong way? Did you ever have the front USB-C working?
You know what? No.
Okay, well that makes sense. Oh.
Does it fit? Oh no.
I think it was facing the wrong way. So if you went hard and tried to put that in there, might have mangled it. Hold on, no, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. I think I got it.
No, you did not.
Okay, look. Okay, so look on this side first.
Mhm.
Okay, you see how all the little on this side of the connector. So
Yeah,
yeah. Look this way. Okay, can you see how all the little ends? You can see all the little pins sticking
Yeah,
out of the little
yep.
ends there.
Mhm.
Now look on the other side, on this end.
Oh, they're crunched.
They're either crunched or they're burned.
Oh my god, I see them.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. You think that's it?
I think that's it.
Because it wouldn't go in, and I kept pushing it in because I was like, maybe it's one of these new cables. Because I never seen a cable like that before.
It's keyed. It only goes one way. So I think what happened was you pushed on it, and then those wires are probably shorted, and that's why I couldn't find it, because I only looked at these ones down here because I was trying to chase down that red herring there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The one that had the leads coming off, because I thought maybe that's what shorted, but it was the USB Type-C connector.
I never seen that before.
And I didn't notice until I went to plug this one in, and the cable was kinked.
Oh no!
So I tried to plug it in and it wouldn't go.
Oh, it's bent inwards?
Because the cable memory was wrong, and it's gotta go the other way. I'm like, well, surely it can't be like this, because then we would have had it in backwards.
Oh.
So we found it. So we don't get to blame ASUS for your problems.
Okay. I didn't even think this could happen. If I knew, I would have pay more care to it.
Yeah, USB 3 and USB 3. Yeah, definitely.
Oh wow.
100% it was the wrong way, because you can see I had to bend it back the other way in order to put this in here.
Yeah.
We got it.
You want to take a shot of like the actual cables and stuff?
We'll get it. Don't worry.
Okay,
We'll get it.
I'm
Yeah,
just making
Andy,
sure
you
that
can
you
get
know.
that now. Yep. But we got it.
Yeah, just making sure you don't.
Sorry,
leave
Twitch
it out.
chat. We're not going to be able to show you. I don't think we have the resolution, but
Oh no, don't worry.
shameless plug. You can see it on my channel when we upload this video.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna show them. I won't. That's actually really, really good. That's smart.
It's too small. They're just not going to be able to make it out. I might even take this board with me, so that we can get like proper macro footage of it back at the studio.
Yeah,
I don't think Andy's going to be able to do it on the Slims. So I'll just trade it out for you. I'll just leave you with this one.
You've traded enough today.
And
You're all good.
I'm gonna take that one with me, because that's pretty cool. That's a really good, like, watch out, never force it kind of moment. That's a really good moment.
Because then maybe you're gonna buy new RAM, you run new stuff, and you won't think about that.
And it's like pretty wavy, eh?
Yeah, it's we're gonna have to really get like the probe lens in there or something. We're not gonna use this clip, Andy. I wouldn't even bother. So we'll just take that with us. I left a little bit of extra room in my luggage just in case something stupid happened. This is great. Oh, I'm so happy, because like, man, if I go to all the trouble to fly halfway across the continent to, be like, oh yeah, I'm sure I can fix your computer, then if I don't figure out what the damn problem is,
or there's no problem and you have nothing to fix it, it's more
But this is great. We found it. I don't like mysteries. I don't like mystery problems. Because I don't like mysteries. I don't like mystery problems, because then if it's solved but you don't know what you did, you don't know how to reproduce it, and it could come back.
You didn't learn anything.
But now we know.
We learned.
This is awesome. Okay, good. We did it.
USB Type-C.
It's an easy mistake to make.
Is this new?
Truly. So the problem is that when you look at it, it's not obvious, right? So this one's obvious. It's got the notch, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one's obvious. It's got the notch. It's got the missing pin. This one, it just looks like an eye, like not like an eyeball like in your face, but like it just looks like an eye.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it does.
But one of the sides of the eye, one side is slightly longer.
Yeah, you mean like a capital I, so a bar and two bars. Yeah.
So one side is just a little bit longer, so it only goes in one way. But because there's all these tiny little pins in there, there's a lot of friction even when you put it in the right way.
I remember when I was putting it backwards. I mean, I remember vividly, like just forcing it in.
Yeah, that's what happened. Oh man, I'm feeling good.
That's good.
This is great.
There's not a lot of other wires I feel like that are similar to that one. Is that one new? Is it a new thing?
It's pretty new. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's for front USB-C, and the reason it's got to be like actually, I'm trying to think why they did it exactly like that. Don't quote me on that. But they designed that connector. I'm not a huge fan of that connector, and this is a big part of why. But that's what we've got. So we're gonna live with it.
I mean, I feel like sometimes like you want to plug in your phone, either the charger or use it, and you'll use that. That's kind of how it's been for me.
I just would have rather that we had I wish we would have learned from the USB 3 connector and not put another super fragile, kind of hard to install connector in here,
Yeah. Okay. Question then. Why why is it that we still get like USB 1, 2, 3s, and 4s on the back? Why not just get all the max ones, all the better ones?
Okay, so whenever you put a USB 3 port on the back, you have to put all of the high-speed connectivity all the way down the rest of the chain to everything else in the system.
Oh.
That costs. USB like 20 gigabit, which is the fastest USB before you get into like Thunderbolts and USB 4, so which is basically Thunderbolt. So USB 20 gigabit? 20 gigabit is freaking fast!
It's insane, yeah.
That's so much.
20 a second?
What are you even using that for? What do you need 2 gigabytes a second for?
Even for a terabyte file, it'd still be pretty good.
That's like a third the speed of like your internal SSD. What are you even hooking up like that?
Yeah.
So with that in mind, that is so much bandwidth that if every port on the back was even 10 gig, right?
Yep.
You would need a whole bunch of PCI Express lanes on this CPU, which
yeah.
adds a more complicated PCIe controller, which adds more pins, which are fragile and can have all kinds of mounting problems.
Yeah.
So you're adding complexity to this computer for what? For a USB speed that what?
Yeah.
How many gigabits do you think this thing needs?
Yeah, nothing.
So it's challenging, right? They're always trying to find that balance between what we need and what makes sense today and what's cost effective and what can be done with a reasonable amount of engineering time.
Makes sense.
Right? So it's always a challenge, it's always a trade-off.
Yeah.
This is a pretty high-end board. In fact, I don't even think there are any USB 2 ports on this here anyway.
Yeah.
But you have internal ones, and that's really handy because if you've got something like a goofy little LCD or whatever on your cooler, you don't need USB 5 gigabit for that.
Nope.
So you just use USB 2.
Oh, the onboard, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes things are just dumb. But usually, there's actually a pretty compelling reason. Usually. Now, do you not hook up your reset switch? Is that a conscious decision because you don't want to bump it?
What's the reset switch?
The reset switch is this one right here. It just hard resets the system.
So in terms of the little connectors, is it bing, bing, bang? Or is it more than that?
There should be 4. You should have a power switch, an LED for power.
Yeah.
You should have a reset switch, and then an LED for drive activity. And particularly back in the day when computers were a lot slower, that drive activity LED was super useful because it would tell you when absolutely nothing's happening, hey, is the disk working away on something, or is this thing completely locked out?
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. No. For me, this time I only did one square, one rectangle.
You had your power switch and your power LED plugged in.
Yeah.
So would you like your reset switch and your drive activity LED? Because I'm here and I can do it really easily.
No.
You do not want them.
No.
Even the drive activity LED?
No.
I can play it.
No.
Okay, you don't have to
I
have
don't
it.
want it.
You don't have to have
Sorry.
it. You don't have to have it. I'm not going to force you.
Well, drive activity, is that really needed though?
Well, what it'll tell you is if the system's like kind of locked up, but you see the drive activity LED flashing, then that means you should wait because it's like doing something.
Oh, like back in the days, the old PCs, the white ones, they would go
Yeah, exactly.
with green at the top.
So you still, that's still
how hard is it
exists.
to get the connector back in there?
2 seconds.
Okay, do it.
Yeah, okay, I'll go get it. I just gotta find it first. It's in here somewhere. That assumes this case has one. Most of them do. Even now. Alright. Oh, I'm so happy we found the problem. I was really worried that we were just gonna like come all the way out here and I'm gonna
Why chat says show him the clip? Oh, okay. You want to say something?
Oh no. Is this the clip of you breaking it?
No. Okay, you're not gonna like this. You will not like this.
Alright.
Okay, chat, link it.
Okay, hold on. We're coming. I'm coming. Oh, I'll do this later. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm sitting on the floor.
Okay, listen it.
Alright, what are we
Alright,
looking
ready?
at?
Okay. I'll put it on screen.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
What are you doing that?
So, okay. So what happened then is that, hold on, I'll show you. Okay, let me just put this mic capture on. So, did you see what's going on? Okay. So basically,
I'm rushing. What are you doing?
the GPU wouldn't go in. Because the end of the GPU was too big. So I had to flatten it out, right? So that the end of the GPU could actually get in there. Right? And it worked out. Ended up working. See how big it is now?
You
By the
know-
end of it. Look.
You know what, guys? This is actually not as bad as I thought it was. If you don't have a Dremel, which realistically you're not buying a Dremel every time you move.
Yeah.
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 It's kind of legit, actually.
It worked out. I don't think chat. That's another PC. Yeah, it's another one. So we're good. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes I don't know. Sometimes something's just gonna work out. Whenever you have no other option, right? You're more daring.
Well, it's called percussive maintenance.
Oh, there's a word for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Percussive
Oh,
maintenance.
sorry. You're good.
Sorry.
Okay. I found an extra thumb screw in the bottom of your case. That's what was rattling around before.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's good. We've liberated that.
Oh.
Mind you, I dropped that standoff, so I'm gonna have to find that before I'm
Oh,
willing to close this.
I
down.
heard it.
Yeah, I'll find it. Find that little bastard. Come on.
You want to use the flashlight?
You know, it couldn't hurt, but probably I can. No, I found it already.
Okay.
I found it. There's only so many places they can go.
Yeah, I didn't know they're using an old phone. This is kind of like a miniature version.
I'm using an older what, sorry?
Phone.
Oh, yeah, it's an older iPhone. I mean,
You know other phones?
I don't do much with it. My primary is my Android device.
Oh no, you actually chat. Okay, this is funny. This has been a meme for a long time. Okay, people make fun of me for it, right? Because hold up, do I have it somewhere? I always have it here. I'll go pick it up. I have the flip it, similar as you.
Oh, the Fold? Is that it?
The
with it?
fold.
No, that's not it.
No, it's not here. Yeah, it's probably upstairs.
What, so they're memeing on you about the Fold?
Oh, sorry, chat. So yeah, because they think the fold is bad, and I love my fold
The Fold has some issues.
a lot.
It's not perfect. I still can't create YouTube stories with it. Just like
Oh, why not?
Google, that's your software. How can you possibly have a flagship Android device that can't like access functions on YouTube?
True.
So there's embarrassing things like that about the Fold, but like nothing compares when you need to like
Yeah. Also, movies in bed.
right?
It's better than laptop for me anyway.
Like what are you gonna have a phone and a tablet?
Also,
What is this, the Stone Age?
and then when you go outside and you pull it out, it's impressive.
I
It's
have
baller.
gotten more comments on my Fold than I have on probably every other phone I've ever owned combined. So if you're into that sort of thing, I don't know that I necessarily care. But if you're into that sort of thing, it's way more. I could like what? Like people are like, yeah, iPhone status symbol. Get real. Everyone has an iPhone.
Exactly.
You know what everyone doesn't have? A weird folding phone. You know what though? I'm having problems with mine. Check this out.
Oh, why?
So this is a Fold 3. So this is the older one. And check this out.
Oh, want me to fix it for
See
you?
that crease? No. I
don't
already
have
took
it?
it off.
Wait, really?
The screen is actually got micro cracks in it. Look at it.
Oh, wow.
You can feel it with your fingernail.
Yeah, I feel it now.
Yeah.
I had that, but I had the cover on.
No, it's the actual display.
Oh, I didn't know you would do that.
Yeah. So I haven't seen a lot of reports of this, but
I think whenever they had the prediction of like how much folds until it does that, it's pretty accurate.
yeah. Well, mine's a little early because this is a Fold Z3. It's not that old.
Oh,
It's like a year and 3
I had the
months.
same one, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But I'm gonna get a water or get a regular something or not. Is it both
if
good?
I could just get like some more water, that would be amazing. Do you have
Yeah,
like,
I got
a
you.
brick
I got
filter?
you. Yeah,
Like, whatever.
Just hold on.
I'm just like a tap water guy generally, but like your tap water here sucks, I think. Like ours is pretty good, but thank you. All right, I'm gonna try and find that damn standoff. Come on, I had it. Okay, I swear I had it.
Any battery swap?
Hey, there
The
it is.
camera.
Okay, I have the standoff. So let's just give her a little shake.
By the way, this carries exactly 2 bottles of water.
Oh, nice. Yeah, 40 ounces.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've got all the extra hardware out of here. Thank you. That's good.
You're good.
I was on the plane today. We get so dehydrated flying. LTPstore.com, baby. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's been a real learning curve for me because having the store, I have to pose for product photos,
Yeah.
and so it's just, I still just like.
Oh,
freeze
yeah,
up
okay,
all the
yeah.
time.
Oh, you have to be your own model.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to, but I feel like I should, you know?
Of course you should.
Yeah.
It's your stuff.
Like you see other people with like, I'm not gonna name any names or whatever, but like you see other people with their like so-called product line, and like every single picture is like some stock image with
Yep.
just like their logo photoshopped on it. I'm like, come on.
I mean,
You can't even wear it for long enough to take one picture.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, it's also with I mean, no name, but streamers, right? They'll get like, you know, streams are very like personal. You know, people watch somebody, right, and they'll get a merch line, and then it's like the promo, and you're looking at people who are wearing it, it's like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
You know, it's just kind of name of the game.
I don't know what to tell you, you know? Okay, so I think I've got everything hooked up now. There's still some like peels and stuff in here, but that's all pretty low priority. Oh, you know what we haven't done is made sure that I haven't actually done like a check on everything that you had already done, which is probably worthwhile. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm beating up your floor here. Whew, there's a lot of cables.
Yeah, if you want to pull up, you can.
Okay, let me have a quick looky-boo here. So, here's an RGB hub. This all looks fine. This is all plugged in. This has got power. Not bad. This is running all the fans in the top. But the question is, do we actually need this one? Because we've also got an RGB and fan controller hub over here. Okay, that one's got 4 in it though. And this one, curiously, is not getting an RGB in signal. Corsair's RGB setup is kind of proprietary and kind of inscrutable. I don't know that I'm going to worry about it. If he's happy with how, I don't know if I'm going to worry about it. If he's happy with how the RGB is running, then who am I to tell him no, right? One thing I noticed though is there's an extra front USB 3 here. Is this motherboard one header short? Here's a tech tip for you. I could look at the one in the computer, or I could look at the one right here. Oh yeah, look at that. Only one front USB 3. That's okay. It won't be any different than it was before. Oh, this is great. Oh. Where's this power for the GPU? There's no GPU in here, and there isn't even any power leads. We're gonna have to wait till he comes back to figure this out, I guess, but, okay. I'm probably gonna have to hit the washroom real quick here, too. We've been at it a long time today.
Alright, connect.
How you guys doing? They're talking to you, Andy. They said cut. Very nice. Very good. That's good.
I have to say it, otherwise they don't know.
Man, it's, yeah, he doesn't have lights or anything. Very professional streamer. It's good. It's hilarious. Like,
Who needs camera?
yeah, you know,
should
you
just,
see,
like,
you
do
see,
everything on phone.
yeah, you see people's setups, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, r/battle stations or whatever. Like, yeah, I got like all the lights. I got all the like. Stream Deck has like 3 buttons.
Let's switch
Like,
to this.
it has-
the
well, it
main
has-
channel.
It has 15 buttons, but only 3 of them are actually like mapped to anything. It's like, at the end of the day, it's not about your setup; it's content, right?
Yeah.
Content's king. Felix. Throwing some
Grabbing something.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Hi.
Hi.
So, question for you.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
And
Ready?
recording.
so question for you. I don't see any remnants of any GPU ever being in here. Where's your power leads and everything that were plugged into it?
Oh, so like I said, I had braided cables, right? That were like fancy, and it was a 3-to-1 with the new ones, right?
Okay.
And it went into the power supply,
Yeah.
went out and into the GPU.
So where is all of that?
I ripped it out.
Cool. Where is it?
I don't have it.
Oh.
Oh, I gave it to somebody in my house.
Oh.
Why do we need them?
Well, I mean, do you want to put a GPU in here?
Yeah, I mean we have GPUs.
But do you have power cables for it though?
Yeah.
Oh, but ones that you didn't give
My
away.
my kitchen PC has a 4090.
Okay.
Want to use that?
Of course. My kitchen PC is a 4090. Those are the kinds of words that don't come out of many people's mouths, but they certainly did today. My kitchen PC
I got a
has a
pre-built.
4090. Yeah, okay, no, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I mean,
Okay.
my kitchen PC has a 4092.
Does it?
Yeah, the second 4092,
Oh, okay.
the sequel to the 40. No, I'm kidding. I don't have a kitchen PC.
Okay. Well, Why is he baiting me like that?
Because it's fun.
Yeah, I get
because
it.
I'm in a great mood. Because we're doing great
I
now.
know, yeah, we are doing great.
Yeah. So let's put a GPU in here.
Okay.
But the thing is that I don't have any of the cables. I don't even see the modular like PCIe cables.
Oh,
Yeah.
they should be
I got
somewhere in my
nothing.
tech closet then.
Okay, let's go to the tech closet.
I think.
No, I think you can come to the tech closet with us, Danny.
I did install.
Here's the tech closet.
If I did install the 3-to-1, it would be in here somewhere, right?
So your power strip it no longer wanted to live.
It's not here. I'm thinking then it's probably in here then, right?
Oh, could be. Hey, that looks promising. Yes, love it.
If not, nope, that's the one.
I'm just wondering. Your power strip there. It didn't want to live anymore, or what?
Oh, cut.
Yeah, cut.
Nah, it's they're so long and janky. I didn't want to put that in my room. It's useless now.
That editor, that doesn't go in the video.
Yeah.
Too edgy. Too
Yeah,
edgy.
that was a little edgy for sure.
Too edgy. I mean, I'm sure the stream heard it, but whatever.
Yeah.
They're over it. Probably, maybe.
Yeah, well.
Okay, this is great. So all we need now is, okay, so what GPU do you want to put in here? I did tell Micro Center that if there's anything we didn't need, we could get it back to them. We don't really need a new GPU for you.
No. I mean, I'm not gonna, suck you guys dry.
Can
like
you
that. I will
spare a
debuild-
GPU?
Yeah. I will debuild the kitchen PC.
Well,
and the
do you
GPU.
need the kitchen PC?
Listen, I'm trying. If you didn't ask, then I would have to answer. Yes, I need the kitchen PC. I need it, but unless I can just pay for it.
That's fine.
Well, I need one.
We'll install it. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna put it in.
Do you think that they'll be fine with if I just pay for it?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, I do worry about it because I don't like, Okay. Well,
Well, he wouldn't even let me send him a screwdriver.
You
So,
know what?
to be clear, he's not just going all like, oh, I'm an influencer, I should get things for free. It's just that if we were able to go shopping together, that was what I actually wanted to do. I wanted us to actually go to the store together. But just because of the timing of my flight, which got delayed by 2 hours, we didn't get a chance to do it. So I just had to go buy everything and then see what we use. Because I want to see this thing running. It's pretty obvious to me that that computer is running a stream right now.
yeah.
So we clearly can't pull anything out of that.
Yeah.
And if you use the kitchen PC when you're streaming in there, then we're putting this in.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay, fair enough. Well, you opened the box already, so it's
Micro Center said goodbye to everything that I left the store with.
Okay, well, a big thanks to Micro Center
Yeah.
for the GPU. We're very, very thankful that we can have a test PC. Then, well, I mean, we'll end up using it, but yeah.
You better use it.
Of course, I'm gonna use it.
All right.
Well, I mean, I'll do the swap.
Yeah.
I'll take the risk today. We'll forward the software and see how it goes.
All right, here we go. So that we need.
Yeah. Presented, this is safe, right? This one.
Yeah, should be fine.
Whew!
These GPUs though, right?
They're massive.
Is this ridiculous or what? Like you could kill a man. Like if he came at me right now, I could be like, no,
I would die. I would die. Yes. Jeez. That is massive.
And then these three are what are gonna plug into that.
Yeah.
Are you doubting me?
No.
He's going, I don't know, tech tips
Yeah,
guy.
because there's 4, and people were telling me to use 3. And
Oh.
I keep using 3 only.
No, let's use 4.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't need 4.
Okay.
You can use 3, but I forgot it's actually a 4-to-1 for some of them.
Then people were wrong, and the tech guy was right somehow.
Well, it's okay. They're not wrong. You can use 3, but there's no problem with using 4. And you don't. What? Are you gonna put another GPU in here? You need your connectors for something else?
No, I don't.
Exactly. So
Okay.
just plug
Might
them
as well
in.
have it.
Yes, exactly. Costs nothing to just plug in every cable. It's the same thing with the motherboard. Those 2 8-pins up at the top, you don't need both of them.
Oh wow, there's. Oh okay.
Unless you're doing some extreme liquid nitrogen overclocking or something like that, you don't need both of them.
I'm impressed you were able to fit those in and actually plug them in without losing your mind.
Oh,
It took me about an hour, and my hands were bleeding. I was bleeding under my because it was hard to squeeze them in.
oh man, I've done done it so many times. I've
So
worked with so much worse than
Okay.
that. Oh yeah, man.
you know what it's like then, to have a little bit of wire, not a lot of loose, and just twisting it in?
My hands, when I tan,
Yeah.
they are covered in micro scars.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, covered.
Okay, I'm not alone then. I feel
Yeah,
better
no,
now.
no. If you build a computer and you don't bleed a little, like, I don't know. Did you really build a computer?
Exact. Okay, good.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh wow, this thing is nice.
Yeah, this is it's a 4090, right? It's top of the
Yeah.
friggin' line.
So-
I mean, we were looking at the GPUs at the store, and I was like, realistically, this guy, like, what's his budget? If it's not a 4090 and I show up with it,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like an idiot.
I mean, if it could have been budget, it wouldn't matter if you just was just. I thought we were just gonna turn it on and that's it. Oh, it turns on, you're good. Your problem is solved, and then you're out. You know.
No,
Then
man.
you walk in, change motherboard, your problem solved, and but you came in with full computer.
Of course. You gotta be prepared.
Yeah, you came prepared for
That's
sure.
that's the scouts motto.
So why I don't know anything about this. Why is it that there's like MSI, Gigabyte, Zotac, Tough,
I'll explain
Asus?
that. By the way, here's another pro tip. Excellent feature of the foldable phone. Now it's a light on a stand.
Oh,
Huh?
that's pretty cute.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I use it like this all the time.
I didn't think about it.
Whoop. Alright, I'm just gonna stretch out here so I can see what the crap I'm doing. So, why are there all the different brands of GPUs? I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, you coming?
Why are there all the different brands of GPUs?
Hold on. Sorry.
Why are
Hold on. Go for it.
Why are there all the different brands of GPUs? I'm glad you asked. There's only actually now three makers of the brain, the GPU, the chip in the middle of it.
Mhm.
So that's NVIDIA, AMD, and then now Intel has thrown their hat into the ring. It wasn't always that way though. There used to be a lot of different Matrox, 3DFX. Trying to think, man, it's escaping me. It's been a while, and I honestly wasn't really that into it back then. You know, this is a long version of the explanation. I'm going to do a shorter one. It's a really good question why there are so many different brands of these GPUs, because there's only really three companies that make the brain, the GPU itself. There's NVIDIA, AMD, and then Intel recently entered the market. But of those companies, they do make cards themselves, right? So NVIDIA has their Founders Edition. AMD, actually, I don't know if AMD does their own anymore, but they definitely used to. And Intel has their limited edition. So those are actually like first party from them.
Yeah.
But here's the secret. NVIDIA doesn't own a GPU factory
Why not? They make the brain. Why not just close it in?
because it's actually more economical for them to build the design, have a third party, be it TSMC or Samsung, fab the GPU itself, and then have another third party, whether it's Foxconn or Pegatron or Gigabyte or someone else like that, actually build the card itself. This insulates NVIDIA from some of the liability of having to deal with individual end users. Like if you have a broken thing, you get to go yell at Gigabyte now instead of
Okay.
at NVIDIA directly, unless it's like a software problem or something like that. It also means that NVIDIA doesn't have to make the investment into the fabrication capacity to actually build these things. Somebody else can do that and benefit from the economies of scale of the fact that they're building not just GPUs, but all kinds of other stuff. TSMC makes chips for iPhones,
Oh, okay. Now it's starting to make sense.
for whatever else. So they've got all this volume of business,
Yeah.
so they can build the most advanced chip fab, and then NVIDIA just gets to kind of piggyback on top of that, right? So it's a pretty smart business model, but they have really not done themselves any favors lately because they're not a great partner. They don't leave a lot of margin for the Gigabytes and the
To
Asuses
make
of
money
the
off of
world.
the product as a whole.
To make money. Because NVIDIA says, hey, the MSRP for this card is $1,600. By the way, we're going to sell you the GPU itself for like $1,400. Good luck building the rest of it.
razor thin margins are.
Razor thin margins. So that's why EVGA is no longer in the GPU business.
That sucks. I enjoy their cards.
And now you know why they're gone. Because
Oh.
of NVIDIA.
That was okay. That's a little bit depressing.
Yeah.
But don't on paper technically don't they make a lot of money off of how much it costs to make the brain and itself?
NVIDIA does, yeah. NVIDIA's margins are excellent. They make a lot of money.
I mean, I'm sure once they got the tech done, right, the actual production must be not that expensive.
Well, it is. Because, okay, oh man.
Okay, gold pins, materials.
How many rabbit holes you want to go down today?
Okay, sorry. I mean, you have a video to run. Okay, I'm not here to.
So here's what makes it expensive. What's expensive is not the GPU. It's made of sand.
Okay.
It's made of literally sand.
True.
Okay, silicon. It's
Yeah.
nothing, right? Okay, so why is it so expensive?
Yeah, why is it?
Okay, because in order for them to etch all the little tiny wires
Yep.
and all the little transistors onto it, they need machinery that costs millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars per machine.
Oh, okay.
And then that machine, well, you can't just have one. You
Yeah.
need many of them. And then that facility that machine runs in uses copious amounts of power, copious amounts of water and other resources. And the wild part is every time they develop a new generation of this technology and they shrink the transistor smaller and smaller and smaller, every time they have to rebuy all the machines. Not all of them,
Oh.
but many of them. And they have to relearn how to make it smaller and smaller and smaller. And we're approaching the point where some of the elements of these GPUs are so small that they're basically like a few atoms wide, right?
Yeah. I've heard about like the 5 nanometer thing.
Exactly. So there's one company called ASML, and they're based in, I believe it's Denmark. Don't quote me on this, but they're someone's gonna correct me. Where's ASML based? Someone help me in the chat.
Netherlands.
ASML, where are they based?
Ne- ne-
Netherlands.
yeah.
Thank you. Perfect. There's one company, ASML, and they're based in the Netherlands, and they are so far ahead of anyone else for what's called extreme ultraviolet technology, and that's how they're able to etch these cutting edge GPUs and CPUs and phone SoCs, and their wait list. If you can even get on it, they're not even allowed to ship anything to the entire country of China right now because of the U.S.-China trade war. But their wait list is like years long. So even if you were to decide, I'm NVIDIA, I go, I'm going to build a chip fab.
Oh, I get it.
How am I going to get anything?
Oh, they're like the blueprints to make the machines, pretty much.
They make the machines.
Oh, okay.
So everybody buys from ASML because they crack the code for extreme ultraviolet.
Is it not an upscalable business model?
It's just having the know-how, and nobody else has it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, everyone else was just bashing their head against the wall, and then ASML figured it out, and now they've got a monopoly on these machines that cost tens of millions of dollars each, and like need their own flight on a jet, like an entire like 747 or something, carried the machine we saw at Intel's fab tour to Intel. I'm like, sorry, what?
I mean, honestly, there's so many questions that I have. I mean, we have like a project here to run and finish, but I don't want to take too much of your time and ask because I think there's so much behind it. Okay, I'll just say it again one more time then. Once if all the machines and they're all running, and they're all pumping and lasering and doing whatever they do with the sand and melting it down. Okay, how come there's still GPU shortages?
Okay, all right, sure.
I got him. So we
There's
got
a
one more
number of
in.
reasons here. Hold on, let me get this last.
Yeah,
cable
you're good,
plugged
you're good.
in, and then I'm golden.
Okay, before this, Felix, do you have a Type-C cable that I can
Yeah.
borrow? Type-C, please.
I also have
You
one.
want to see like this?
Yeah, I just want to plug my light in because
You
otherwise
should be
my
good.
light will be...
Otherwise, I'll give you an extension. If it's not enough, I'll give you an extension.
Yeah, should be fine, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You good?
Alright, plug in my light. There we go. Cool. Like infinite power.
Last one. Yeah, I'm not doing anything about your cable management. It's fine.
Yeah, you're all good.
It's good enough. Okay. How can we have a shortage when the production line is running and you're pumping out these GPUs, right?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. The process for creating a wafer, okay? So this is your sliced silicon.
Mhm.
It's so many steps.
Yeah.
Because they have to build the whole thing. All these intricate,
Yeah.
like highway system of wires, layer by layer by layer. Then they have to undo a bit of this layer and then redo that layer. It could be hundreds of steps.
Yeah.
And they can't just do it like right after the other sometimes.
Oh, okay.
So they're called FOUPs, and they're these like things.
Stacks of discs.
Yeah, that are full of these discs, and they are flying around automated like all over the factory. To fab one wafer could take like 3 months.
Okay, so they'll make a wave of it, right? And they'll have a bunch of wave, and then they'll ship those out. But then the other one isn't like just a step behind. They're like the full steps behind.
Could be.
Okay. Yeah.
Could be. So if they don't forecast perfectly what capacity they need in the fab, right? It's not like they can just flip a switch and say, well, we'd like to have twice as much fab. I'm sorry, excuse me, where are
Yeah.
you gonna get it? Where are you gonna get the machinery to fill it with? Who's gonna run it? Are you training twice as many fab engineers right now? Are they ready to work right now?
It's tough, yeah.
There's the number of people that know how to build this stuff. Like on the face of the earth, you could probably fit in like, you know, a gymnasium.
Yeah.
You know, right? So that's the problem,
I believe it.
right? And so there's not just that, but there's also the fact that especially when you're talking cutting edge products, that wafer, right, that you slice up into
Yeah.
all the different ones, well, it's got a lot of problems with it. Not
Oh.
every chip is perfect.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And especially the newest technology, there might be a lot of them that are bad. And especially during the development, they might not find that out sometimes for 2-3 months at a time. Because they got to just try and build it.
And then quality assurance, and they have to test them out and whatnot.
That's right. So as they go through and they iterate, that's what happens, for example, to Intel's latest server chip, Sapphire Rapids. That's why it was delayed for like a year and a half, 2 years or something like that. Because they kept getting to the point of like, we're ready, and then, oh my God, there's another problem with it. You got to go back and respin the silicon.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And that's a months-long process, even once you found the problem. So that's the supply side.
Yeah.
Then there's the demand side. So it's like housing. How can you have a housing shortage when everybody almost lives in a house and or there's enough empty rooms and houses that could easily house all the people who don't have a house?
Yeah.
So what's a housing shortage? How could you possibly have that?
People that are hoarding.
So
People that want to crunch useless numbers and farm and mine Bitcoin and whatnot. Then people that want to use them, they can't have them because people that mine those get like 10 a pop, 5 or whatever, and they're hoarding all of them.
right. So in much the same way that you can't have enough, you know, houses as long as people have a whole bunch of them and they're withholding them to rent them out until they get, you know, a rate that they like. If you've got people that are keeping more GPUs, then that's, well, every one of those is one that a gamer can't be gaming on. But it's a little more complicated than that because that doesn't drive up the price. What drives up the price is the change in the calculus for how to value this.
Yeah.
If I value this as a gaming device, well, I have to justify it somehow compared to like Xbox
Yeah.
or something like that. And I kind of go, oh, really, NVIDIA? That's a lot of money.
Yeah. What more can you do with this than you can with the other one? And is it worth the price that you're gonna pay for it?
But what if I could calculate the value of this based on how much money it generates for me?
Oh, okay. That's a little bit volume then.
Now that's a completely different calculation.
Oh.
Now I could spend $5,000 on it if it made me $1,000 a month.
Because now you have to factor in these users and these customers.
I'd spend $500,000 on it if it could make me $100,000 a month, right?
Yeah.
So it's a different calculation. So it's in much the same way that houses have gone like this because of first rental, which is obviously more value than just, you know, living in it, and then Airbnb, which can make so much more than renting.
Oh, you know a lot about this stuff. Then I'm catching on now. Brent is expanding. It's starting to hurt a little bit, but we're getting there.
So what happened during the Great Silicon Shortage was a combination of both.
They
It was a
they
perfect
ran out of
storm.
sand.
It was a perfect storm. No, they ran out of fabs that could be open
Oh, okay. Yeah.
because of COVID shutdowns. And then demand went like this.
Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense.
And they both hit at the same time
Oh, okay, yeah.
and smacked down gamers for 2 years. And it was rough.
It was rough.
It was really rough.
Scalpers were greasing their paws for sure.
Yep. All right. Where's
Ooh.
that adapter? Let's plug this
Right
bad boy in.
Oh, I think you're missing thumb screws on my window.
I have no idea if chat's enjoying any of this, man. I'm just talking. You're asking really good questions, so I'm trying
know
my
what?
best to give you the most complete answer.
But I'm enjoying it though, and I wish that if you felt like it is getting too much or whatever, like, you know, you can be an asshole on camera, okay? Trust me.
Good.
Trust me, okay? It would never make you look bad, okay? If it was too much, you want to stop me, you can just tell me, you can give me a nudge, give me a sign or something like that. Okay, tap on the ground.
I'm here just for you today, so
Yo,
don't even worry about it.
I really appreciate that. That's really sweet. But I hope I didn't you know, I hope you didn't have to cancel on dinner and dessert and playtime and all
No.
that stuff that, you know.
My wife's down here, so she knew I was gonna be a while. This is not a new situation
Okay.
in our relationship.
Ooh, okay.
Not the first time.
I can imagine.
Okay, where's my back panel at? You know what? No, that's bad GBs. You never boot up a computer and close the back panel until you've
Yeah.
seen it turn on.
Especially when you're checking all the wires and you're pushing them in.
Yeah.
Ever seen one of these videos with like the trains or whatever, and they're pushing people in?
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I feel about wires.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna peel this, Classy card, love it. Hey, thanks, Mike.
Yep.
It really is nice that you guys have stores like that where you can just like walk in and buy everything. Like we gotta get stuff like this online. You can't just like walk into a store. Like
Wait,
sometimes they'll have
In
stuff.
Canada?
But man, Micro Center, they had like freaking everything. They had a pile of 7950Xs. I'm sitting here going, that's what happens when you've got one state that has the same population as an entire country. So you can have a retail
Well,
store.
hey, come on, man. We have Canada Computer. I mean, at least we have that where I'm from.
They're all right.
They're okay, but yeah, they're pretty empty. Like it's stuff is on the
So you know
shelves.
what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, like fries.
They're okay. Yeah, right. Like
Like you could, yeah.
you know what? Fries was epic back in the day.
Yeah, but now it's not a big deal.
Man, I am lucky that I got to go to a Fry's before they completely like went downhill.
They went downhill for sure.
It was like going to the carnival, man. It was so much fun for me. I was like, oh my god,
It is cool.
these guys have everything. And then they just, I don't even know what happened to Fry's. There's a really cool. It's what's his channel called?
Company name?
Retail Archaeology.
Oh, okay, wow.
Have you heard of his channel?
No, I guess it's something as company man.
He's super cool. He goes in and like he did a whole series on Fry's. Retail archaeology. It's right in the name.
Oh wow.
And
yeah.
he goes and he like digs into like why it's
the
shit
whys.
and what happened. Yeah, it's a really cool
That's
series.
cool.
All right, so we've got this in here. Okay, we're gonna make the big switch. Big switch now. We've kind of migrated out of the frame, by the way. I don't know if that matters to you or your viewers.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Okay.
I could just turn the computer a little bit. It's a little bit.
Oh no, I moved the computer
No,
already.
it's not. I mean, it's gonna be a wider shot anyway, so it's fine.
Okay, we're migrating the DisplayPort cable. It's going to go into the GPU now. Here we go. I didn't plug this in. Ugh.
Did you want to thumb it in?
Best feature of our screwdriver is the nice strong magnet, so you can put a thumb screw on there.
Ooh, okay. Really? It'll stick?
It's on there
Oh,
already.
it's been on it the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
So it's really nice because when you're trying to like, you know how it is when you're trying to do these stupid ones, right?
Of course,
and
yeah.
then the stupid thing falls off, and especially you've got these
Yeah.
tall GPUs now. You can't even get your fingers in the. Why do you even bother having thumb screws?
And they're so heavy, it'll push a screw down to where you can't really put it into the hole.
Yeah. And that
Oh, man.
is why we spent 3 years developing a screwdriver.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, was it that much time?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool, though.
So the big key is this.
Oh, the
The back force.
Okay.
So even though this is barely even threaded in,
Yeah.
I can just use the ratchet, which is really nice.
Is there a lot of engineering behind the counter motion, the counter? There is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we had a couple of engineers working on it during that time. It was a not insignificant project for us, but it was definitely worth it. We've sold 120,000 of these so
Oh,
far.
wow. How much are these each of them?
$69.99, obviously.
Okay.
Nice.
LTD store only?
LTTstore.com, baby. And what's crazy is that's all people queuing up. We haven't actually ever had it in stock yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so this is just people that are signing up to get it like when it comes.
That's sick. Well, I'm happy for you guys. That's really good.
It's been a wild ride, man. It's been a wild ride. We're coming full circle because I came from a retailer and then got into online content creation, and now I'm an online content creator and I'm creating retail products.
I mean, good products that you're proud of. At least you've seen everything. So it's like, I don't know.
Do you do much for like merch or anything like that? I haven't really paid attention.
Nah, not really. I'm just kind of lazy. Also, I also kind of feel bad because of people's involvement and how much I value their money a lot, and I want to give them a bad product, something I'm not proud of, and I don't approve of. Sometimes I get a lot of samples from merch companies, and I'm like, you know what? If I was them and I bought that, I wouldn't be happy about it. So I'm not gonna sell to them.
I love your attitude about it. We were with we tried like 3 or 4 different like t-shirt companies back in the day, and what would happen is they would send us really high quality samples, and we'd go, okay, we're good to go.
Okay.
And then I would show up at an event or something like that, and someone would be wearing my shirt, and the print quality would look so bad that I just want to offer them a refund.
Oh, I felt that before, but see, I've had luck with one before where it didn't have that. It still a logo later on it. Is this good?
Yeah, this is fine. This is just because we've changed the hardware config. That shouldn't happen next time.
Yeah, but that's a heart wrencher though, no? When you see it's a product that they got from you and you don't.
And I'm just embarrassed.
Yeah.
So that was why our merch team is almost 20 people now.
That's good.
And that's all in-house so that we can control it and make sure that when something goes out, it's perfect. And if it's not perfect, then we have a team that makes sure that it is perfect at some point or another.
That's good.
And
I mean,
it's-
I think I remember seeing one of your shirts like it had like a circuit board on it or something like that.
Probably,
yeah. And I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool.
This is one of our shirts, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I like the little grain.
Yeah,
I like that a
it's
lot.
RGB.
Oh, is that actually?
Yeah, well, sort of. I mean, we're just being silly, but yeah, it's just different. It's just like different colors.
Small things matter.
Yeah, and we got the RGB label.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I need the password in.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just make sure you cover everything.
No, it's a super hardcore password. It's
Oh, okay. Is this not like a real password then?
it's not a password.
Okay, so I wanna get NVIDIA drivers installed, and then with the NVIDIA drivers installed, I wanna do our reboot test again because I wanna make
Okay.
sure that we're staying within your performance requirements here.
And then how about a performance benchmark?
Sure, yeah, we can just grab like 3D Mark or something like that. Sure, you bet.
I just want to see like what like quote unquote top hardware kind of scores overall on a benchmark. Yeah.
Because more people have 4090s now, it might not be, like
Oh, it'll just be around people that did 49s then.
yeah, it'll be around people that have 49ers. Because I'm assuming you got one pretty early.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought okay, so benchmarks are just about like one piece of hardware. Not I thought it would stress like GPU, CPU, RAM, the whole thing, and it was like just hammer it on and just max out. But it's not like that, is it?
It depends. Some benchmarks stress some things. Some benchmarks stress other things.
Okay.
Some are more for measuring performance. Some are more for measuring stability. Some stress everything. And so it's like it's horses for courses, right? Like it's not just like one benchmark to rule them all that you should
Okay.
run or anything like that. But if you just want to see like a big number, like 3D Mark's pretty good. Honestly, what I would tend to do, because I'm not in our benchmarking department,
Yeah.
For my part, I don't care if this RTX 4090 runs, 0.3% faster than the other
Oh, yeah,
4090.
yeah.
That's not my problem. So I would typically just load up something like a Furmark, and I want to make sure, okay, are my temps okay? Are my fans like making a weird ticking noise once they
Okay,
start
yeah.
ramping up, anything like that? And if it's stable, then I don't really care.
Because they're all gonna be in the same range of performance, right? Since it's the same like brain, I guess
Cooling can be a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I can tell you something that happened with the 4090, although this is rumored, no one's ever actually confirmed this, but the rumor is that the 4090 was intended to be a 600 watt GPU.
Okay.
And the board partners designed coolers around that 600 watt target. And then at like the
Oh.
last second, NVIDIA was like, lol, just kidding.
How much was it more?
And no, it's less.
Oh.
So it's, shoot, I forget, is it 350 or 450? Either way, it's a lot less. So all the coolers are overbuilt for the first generation of 4090s.
Oh wow.
So you pretty much can't screw up.
So it's so massive then.
Let me see. That's why they're so big, yeah, because
Okay,
they're
yeah.
allegedly designed for a 600 watt GPU. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I said 450 or something.
Hilarious,
That's
right?
pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean it's.
And it's funny to think, like, the kind of engineering that goes into a product like this, and then what? Sorry, you just change the power, like, last minute like that? Are you kidding me?
And I mean, doesn't that kind of screw over everybody else that are working on the rest of the product?
Yeah, that's not NVIDIA's problem, though.
Oh yeah.
Which is why they, like, had board partners.
Oh, okay. Well, at least it was too much and not too little.
They apparently do compensate board partners sometimes for last minute screw ups. Like when they unlaunched the 4080 12 gig, they apparently paid their board partners to like redo the packaging and stuff with the new 4070 Ti branding. But I don't know if that happens every time.
4080 10 gig. What is that?
So there were two versions of the 4080 when they announced it.
Okay.
4080, is it 16 and 12 or was it like 12 and 10? I can't remember the exact one, but there was a lower RAM one. I think it was the 12 gig.
Okay.
That basically was like a much crappier card overall. So even though they were both called 4080, NVIDIA has done this a number of times in their history, and I'm going to go through it in our tier video because
yeah.
I'll talk about a handful of the times that they've released two completely different cards with the same name, leading consumers to think they're the same thing, but actually that's not true at all.
Oh wow.
And so people basically got super pissed off about it, and NVIDIA unlaunched it. So they announced it, and they were like, lol, just kidding.
If you bought it, I mean, too bad.
No, because you never got a chance to buy it.
Oh, okay.
They announced it, and then they were like, just kidding. no 4080. Now it's 4070 Ti,
Oh wow.
but at a slightly lower price. But it's not selling very well because it's pretty not great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean,
Okay, I don't care about any of this right now.
yeah, I don't think it matters that much.
Yeah.
Drivers for this is, yeah.
They're installed. Oh, that's right. There's no thing here for it anymore, though. Okay. Do you keep your start menu in the center, or do you move it over to the left?
Windows only puts it immediately. I'm more of a left guy, but now I'm learning to use this new thing, I guess,
Okay.
middle.
Because you can move it.
Oh, okay, much better then.
You want it on the left?
Yeah,
Okay. It's on the
because
left now.
sometimes a leak, you don't want to have like live leaks whenever you're streaming, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll misclick on like tiles and it'll show all my screens.
And
It's
there have
risky.
been some incidents recently that have
Yeah,
not gone over very well with that
Anyway,
sort of thing.
yeah.
Uh,
Heard about that, but yeah.
yeah,
that's pretty
I've not heard about anything like that though.
Oh yeah, I mean,
No.
no, it's just, I had nothing leak. Just sometimes Discord will be on the
Yeah,
wrong screen.
I don't even know what anyone's talking about.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. What?
What?
Sorry. What?
I blanked. Are we still doing this VC thing or not?
Yeah. You know, let
Oh
me
my
bring up the
God,
timer.
do you think you can do a reboot? Let's see it.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. The streaming world's a really interesting one for me because I don't watch the content, I don't participate in it, but it's so adjacent to my career,
Yeah,
and the same kinds of trends that exist affect what I do.
for sure.
I can't ignore it.
Yeah.
So I have to know who the players are, what they're doing. Like half of my Google News feed is computer hardware, and the other half is like streamer drama.
Oh yeah, that's all there is.
Which,
streamer,
like-
streamer drama. That's what
At
streamers
least
is.
a quarter of the time is you.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not bad
Could be
actually.
worse.
Okay, OBS crashed.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Oh, where's my? Okay, hold on.
Shake
no,
a little
no,
bit. Shake a
No,
little
no,
bit.
yeah, we got it. Okay. Oh my God, we gotta hit the. Okay, restart. Okay, let's go.
10.
We're at 10 seconds already. This
12.
is trouble. OBS crashed. 15. Uh oh. He's ready. He's ready with the keyboard though. He's helping me out. I like it. I hope he's ready with his money when Bing is awesome.
Yeah. You're just sounding more and more crazy as. We'll see though.
Hey, it might be crazy, but did I fix your computer or not?
Alright, we're about to figure it out. But 43
43 seconds.
plus shaking,
Yeah.
which leaves me about 30 seconds plus of launch OBS and start up again.
I think we're good
More
to
than
go.
enough. That
mean-
is massive.
Yeah, we can run a benchmark if you want. But
No, I think it's all good.
I think we're in good shape.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close it up though, because
Yeah.
I just want to see everything closed up. I want to see it still working, and then I can probably get out of your hair. Actually, this
Although
is,
you're not in my hair, but yeah, I just closing it up so it's like dumb proof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna call it that. I was gonna call it XQC proof, but you know what?
That's nearly impossible. That's not something you can meet, but dumb proof will fit for today.
I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try.
You'll be surprised the things that I do with hardware and stuff.
I've tuned into your stream enough times that I don't think I would be surprised.
Okay, fair enough.
I-
I'll take that as of for what it is.
Yeah. You know what though? You know what I appreciate is that you try. That's
Yeah.
what I appreciate. You could just say, you know what? Forget it. Starforge will send me a computer if I feel like it, and I'll just use that, and I don't bother.
Alright, well,
But you try, damn it.
The PC in the kitchen and the one in the living room are both Starforges.
I know they are. I saw them.
Okay. Whew.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I thought you were just putting it out there, right, as like a diss, and it just connected one to one. But okay, it makes sense. Yeah, you're
No,
right.
you could just ask them for another one, I'm sure, and they'd
True,
figure
yeah,
it out. But instead, you do it yourself. That's good. You're showing the people how to save a buck, and
Yeah.
well, you're showing the people that maybe they can save a buck, even if
Yeah.
for some people it's really hard, right? But
Yep.
but it's good. You know, I mean, it's the same thing I told what's his name? Seth Curry, when we had him on as a guest to build a computer.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Asus sponsored a stream where it was like during the pandemic, so I had to do the whole thing like remote tech support.
Oh no.
I had to guide him over the like a video call, like how to build it himself. But what was so cool about it was that, damn it, he tried. You know?
That's so cool.
and
I like
when-
that a lot.
When things were tough, like when you had to do like AIO cooler or whatever, he did it. And what was so cool about it was he was so down to earth, is he was willing to make mistakes in front of a million people.
Okay, yeah, I respect that a lot. I understand like the feel you're trying to tell me.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, because then if he can make a mistake, well then anyone can make a mistake,
Yeah.
and it's fine. So you should just try it.
And for him to sponsor, you could have just kind of, kind of trolled and done whatever, right? And he still got paid and got. But
Absolutely.
him trying is like a big deal. Especially, I like that when people try a lot. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I respect. I don't care if he like succeeded or needed a little help or like whatever, right? But you gotta try stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So this is it. This is your one free one.
Oh, that's a free one.
Yeah. Next time it's gonna cost you if I have to fly down here again.
I mean, I would assume your price would be much higher than the normal tech.
Yeah, probably. I don't have a price.
Probably. Okay.
There's
let's
no
try not to explore these options for now.
Yeah.
Hopefully, no chicken, and no dragging on the ground, and I think we're good to leave it like that. Just plug it in and never touch it again. Just don't touch.
I wanna see. Yo, you know what? No, I wanna do one more thing real quick.
Okay.
I just wanna enable DOCP or whatever AMD calls it now, the memory profile, so you're getting the best performance here. And then I'm happy.
You know what? You might open a can of worms with that. That's what I had problems with these RAM sticks. That's why I only have 2, not 4. I was having problems because AMD or Intel has their own version of the whatever for the RAM thing, and I couldn't find it in the BIOS, and I just kind of forced it in through like advanced.
Oh, okay, it's enabled now.
Oh, okay.
It's in the easy mode. It's because Intel's is called XMP, so you were probably looking for XMP, and AMD calls theirs DOCP, or they have a new name now that I can't remember. And nobody actually makes memory that makes any reference to that on it. So it's really confusing. I actually do not blame you for that one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of buzzwords around like some of the cool like things that they have for that for RAM and other things, and I always forget what they are.
Me too.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure chat's telling me, what is it called now? PVC.
No,
that. What are you guys even STD? What are you guys even talking about?
Isn't it this is
I wouldn't have thought it possible, but your chat might be dumber than mine.
Expo.
Expo, that's the one, yeah.
Oh my.
I'm kidding that my chat is dumb. My chat's very smart, but you guys, no, I'm kidding. You guys are great too. You guys are great too.
Okay, this is not your typical chat. They don't mind being called out because we keep each other grounded.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've seen them call me out enough. I think I owe them a few.
Yeah.
I think I owe them a few. All right. But I have to say, you guys were very helpful. Anytime I need to get in touch with this guy, I post like 1 or 2 messages, and you guys are like, exploding it, making sure I can get his attention because he doesn't pick up his damn phone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just some of my philosophies sometimes end up being bad for other people, and I'm trying to get better at it. It's getting there. Okay.
Don't worry. I mean, hey, you managed to message me today. That was pretty impressive.
I was impressed with myself, but I didn't want to brag about it because it's like a very low standard. But it's my New Year's resolution. It's just don't ghost people.
All right. Well, thank you.
Starting low.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Should we run at least one game just to make sure it like doesn't
Why not?
whatever? Yeah. Let me get You know what? I'm gonna grab a quick application that's just gonna test a little bit of our temperatures and all that. Hardware info 64 is really cool. So you don't even have to install it. It's just like one file. And
yeah, it's like the red thing or something.
It's called a portable installer.
Okay.
So it's just this one file right here, and you just copy that, and you just go new folder, boop, and it doesn't create any like registry keys or any crap that can crud up your computer. You just run it like this, and that's it. The whole thing is just contained right there in your downloads folder. You just wipe it out when you don't need it. Really, really great program. It'll read every sensor in your computer and tell you if you have any like bad temperatures or anything like that. Don't want to.
Oh, okay. So it's like CPU ID or H. Oh, it is the HW whatever.
Yeah, HW info. Yeah, you know HW info.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I really like.
I think they changed the logo though. No, it used to be a different color. I feel like.
It might have been. I'm not sure. You know what? You probably got the ROG version of it that Asus bundles that does have a different color logo.
Okay, maybe.
I think they had.
Perhaps.
No, they had a CPU-Z. I don't know if they had an HW info. Don't quote me on that. Okay, the point is your motherboard's at 32, your CPU package is at 48. I'm not sure how much I like that. Might need to repaste it. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we actually put it under load. Okay, in that case, no, I want another thing too.
Why is it 35 on it though?
Okay, so that sensor is probably reading off of some like garbage sensor either inside the cooler or like off the motherboard. We don't want that. We want the sensor that AMD builds right into the die of the CPU. And that's going to be this one, CPU package right here. That's the only thing we care about.
What kind of game you want to load up in there?
I don't know.
Something like CS?
CS on a 4090. Sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Yeah, you're high maintenance.
Sir.
He wants something that actually takes. Okay, chat. What would be a game that's not very heavy to download so that we don't save for an hour?
No. You're playing Hitman today, right? Here, we're just gonna load the files onto here. Did I bring a USB?
Yes, that game is pretty heavy actually. I was running pretty low FPS on it earlier.
Hold on. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so you can just copy the files.
Oh, and now it's fast, right? These days you said it was fast. Like 20,
just drag
20
it
gig
up.
or something.
Okay, where do you have USB-C on the front here? Yeah, you do. Oh, I'm USB-A. Oh my god.
Remove my controller. This is controller. This is controller.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully this drive isn't being flaky today. Sometimes it is. Ooh. Okay.
You're good. Yeah. No, if you break something, it doesn't matter. Anything here is breakable. If I wanted to break, it wouldn't be here.
Hilarious. Okay. That's gotta be me. That one that was had like 3D marks.
Oh yeah. You don't want me to copy the file though?
Yeah.
Steam.
apps. Steam apps. Yep. Common. There we go. You know.
And then I'll just hit mad.
It's
Yeah, I found it. Yeah. Okay, well, or that. Yeah, I found it.
You lost it.
You just copy it?
Yeah, Control C. Okay, good. And then go to my disk.
Is that it?
Don't think that one's it. Try E. This has got to be me. Yeah.
This?
Yeah, and just copy it to the root. Yeah, just right click.
To the root?
Yeah. And there it goes. Okay, please tell me you're gonna go fast, you piece of garbage. Can you expand more details?
Yeah.
I just want to see what it's copying.
Articulating.
Here we go. Ooh, that's not as fast as I would have liked.
83 MBS?
Yeah. No, it should be doing like 600-700. If it was not being a piece of crap.
What about the USB? Isn't USB usually better?
I can try one of the ones on. You know, do you have a C2C cable? Because I don't think I have one on me.
Apparently you need Steam as well.
Yeah, we'll get Steam on there. Don't worry, guys. We know we did.
Okay.
Come on, guys. You give us a little credit here, okay?
Fair enough, just because Steam Guard is so finicky, they you know, they're pretty heavy on security, so connecting in there sometimes is kind of annoying.
Oh, I can just log mine in. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, 5%.
Yeah, that's really slow.
It's gonna take like.
Yeah, half an hour. No, it's too long. It should be able to go a lot faster than that. Let's see. If you have Andy, do you have a C2C maybe?
It's in my bag.
You got one? Heck yeah. Where's your bag?
In the car.
Oh, in the car.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Oh, I found one.
You found one? Okay.
This is a really long
It's
cable.
quite long though.
Yeah. Do you want to pause that for a sec?
Yeah.
Let's see if you manage to plug this front Type C in properly.
That is not my computer, it's somebody else. I think it's also a sponsored pre-built, so I'm sure
Oh
they.
wait, this one isn't. Oh, damn it! This one isn't A to C anyway. This is A to C anyway. I thought it was C to C. Never mind.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
go grab
Andy.
it.
You're up.
Yep.
You're up, dog.
Should maybe further download it. True.
Yeah, depending how fast your internet is.
Did you lock your car?
I did. Here you go.
Did you rent a car?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a way to destroy the floor.
I don't think he cares. Don't worry. I slid it. I didn't throw it.
Oh no, listen, I don't care. Yeah. Chad, we further download or not? I think what he's getting in the car.
He's getting a Type C to Type C cable. In the meantime, I'm gonna get Steam on here. Hey, have you ever seen Ninite? It's super cool. Do you use Chrome?
Night.
Ninite.
No, what is that? Oh, my brother uses that.
Yeah.
It's a thing that you. Is it all the apps you need when you buy a PC, and you just go and check them, and they go. Brr.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my brother uses that. I don't use it because yeah. I like a little bit of suffering in my life, and sometimes just having to get one more. You know what? I don't mind it.
All right. Well, Steam's installed. Let's see.
Yes, I will show him when we get there.
No, that's ominous.
What does that mean? Ominous? Oh, it's scary.
Yeah.
Nah, they were linking my the squid PC, not the chicken one.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Okay. That's upsetting.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's something else. Yeah, I was moving a lot at the time, so I was experimenting at the time with my moving strategies. I wasn't good at it yet.
Hey, I'm gonna get
Yep.
you to log into your Steam mode.
Yep.
please.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna reposition this so they can't see anything. Yeah, I think you are golden. Yep.
Am I? You sure?
Yes. Yep. You're completely. Yeah. You're definitely good.
Okay, because from my angle, it's.
Whoa! Wait. Hold on a second. The reflection. I'm an idiot.
Oh
Love
my
it.
god. Okay.
This is the computer. The monitor's fine. I was just looking at the monitor going, yeah, it's turned. We could see the whole thing. Oh my god,
I was
that's
like,
amazing.
you sure about this? So I can see from here. Is it good now?
Yeah, you're good. You're definitely good. I can't see the keyboard. I can't see the screen.
Oh my, that would have been so bad.
Yeah, that would have been pretty bad, sir. Pretty bad.
Yeah, I think I got a code on my Gmail.
Sure. Glad we caught it.
Yeah, okay, that's on my phone then.
Two-factor authentication. Can't live with it. Can't live without it. Oh, did you stop that that file transfer? Oh, you did.
Well, I resumed it and it said,
Oh, because I hadn't plugged it back in yet.
oh my, okay, well, lost progress, I guess.
Yeah, it's okay. This isn't picking up anyway. Oh, I wonder if the front USB-C is even hooked up on this thing. Hello, buddy?
What's up?
Yeah, no. Okay, let's try the back. Oh, man, it's toasty over here by your computer.
It is toasty.
Woo! I mean, that's what a 4090 will do for you.
Yeah, it's steamy.
Freaking A, man. Okay. Where's the thing? Is that a thing? So, okay, I'm gonna try not to break this computer. I'm gonna try and use a light and be careful here.
Okay, it works.
Heck yeah.
Do I, oh, you're doing transfer, right?
I'm gonna try, but in the meantime, I would just.
I'll just click that off. I'll just download it.
Yeah. Ugh. It can be faster to transfer this way, but if you have fast internet, sometimes it's actually not.
Oh no, it says it's running.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh no.
Can I close it?
Okay, watch out.
Oh, that's your progress, though.
No, I don't care about that. Okay,
Oh.
okay. So you're about to see something that you might have never seen before.
Okay.
Windows 11, full screen garbage. There's a chance, we're gambling here, literally, that when we close it, man, normally, just by closing exits, stream crashes. OBS will crash, all encoding will just crash.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, hold on a second. We don't want that to happen, right?
Well, I mean, there's no other way around it.
Switch spots with me, Andy.
This is click the arrow. What does that mean, click the arrow?
Click the arrow.
Okay, alright. So, I'm gonna go to this, and then I'll show you the game. Alright, watch this. Ready?
Okay.
On. See that?
Oh. Okay.
HDR, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
We didn't crash yet. And then exits. See, there's something more saying F.
they're just messing.
Yeah, okay, true. And then, how do you exit out of it?
I don't know. Alt F4. Boom. Okay. Here we go. Let's go.
Encoding overloaded, but it didn't crash.
Okay.
So we're good.
All right.
Did it? Shall we good?
Yeah, we good. Okay.
Oh, also, they want me to show you my old PC?
Oh God. Is this the chicken? What the hell?
This is it's my old PC, and it, so
What's with the Coke bottle?
well, it was so the radio wouldn't touch the ground, right? So it would still be sound for cooling.
What's
right?
sound for? No, that doesn't even make a difference.
Oh, well, I had taped it on it. And yeah, that's the Squid PC.
I mean, based on how much trouble that you had mounting the radiator to the case, I can see why this might be easier for you, actually.
See, but it was working, and temperatures were high. It actually ended up working perfectly fine.
Right.
It just got a little bit of dust and food on it, but
Yeah, the dust is relatively okay. The food is relatively not okay.
yeah, it's pretty bad. What GB was this? I forgot what the see, Gigabyte. I used to love those
I
cards.
think that's a 1080.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh
well,
my god.
There you go. There you have it.
Okay.
That's,
All right. So we can download the game now.
Yep.
All right. I want to see a game running. Let's see it.
Okay.
So is it? No, I'm surprised. Oh, you click stream. You gotta click the arrow here. Yeah, there you go. There we go. You should have at least been able to install it. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Okay, so let's
Let
see
me
what
just
kind
check
of...
if there's a bottleneck on it.
Do you guys always change to the Seattle server too?
No.
Valve's Seattle servers are OP.
They're better.
Well, it's because Valve is based in Seattle.
Oh, okay, yeah. Or I mean, they're like at 100. It's about as good as it gets, I think.
Oh, yeah. If you're at 100, that's probably your line speed anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. Man, we're going to be done in 9 minutes. We
Yeah.
got this.
It's easy.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, life
Okay.
is good here.
Well, that gives me a couple of other things that I can do in the meantime then. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, I got stuck. Hello, buddy. Come on. Okay, so first things first. Downloading games is actually a pretty heavy load on the CPU. So we can have a look at our temps here and make sure that our CPU is not running at like a crazy temperature or anything like that. Okay, we're sitting at about 79 degrees, which is
Pretty high.
Yeah, it's not great, but you got to remember this is a 16-core CPU. And yes, it's only at like 20% load, but it's turboing to 5.3 gigahertz or something like that. So compared to a base clock of 4.5, it's running pretty hard right now. However, I have an application that I downloaded called Prime 95 that we can use to hit it a little harder, or at least that I tried to download. Hello. Okay, well apparently we closed that.
It's in your Bing searches.
Oh yeah, Bing baby, love me some Bing. Okay, you just wait. Bing is gonna be great. Okay, have you tried ChatGPT?
It's out of all trends on the internet. This has been a thing that's been everywhere, and I haven't even looked at it.
What? Okay, it's gonna blow your mind. You should just do a stream where you just like chat with ChatGPT. Honestly, it's amazing. It'll
Okay,
write poems. It'll teach you how to build a computer. You don't even need me to come and teach you anymore.
Wow.
We did a whole video where I just followed ChatGPT's instructions. Everything from part selection to how to build it.
What if you did a day, and anything you did, following ChatGPT?
Everything I did.
From the moment you wake up,
Yeah.
what if you're gonna go cook, then you're gonna go outside, you're gonna go from directions?
Oh yeah. You
Everything.
totally. You can't do directions yet because
okay.
right now ChatGPT doesn't have an active internet connection.
Okay.
It's trained on a database from like 2020 and earlier.
Oh my goodness.
But once it's integrated with Bing search, it will have an internet connection, and it's gonna be wild.
Does Microsoft did it have a stock? Are they publicly traded?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man. This is not financial advice.
It definitely isn't. Neither of us is a financial advisor. So I'm gonna stop talking now, but you can say whatever you want now that we have disclaimed.
Bing.
Bing, man. Bing, baby. Just stress testing. Okay, so we're gonna do small FFT, and we're gonna make this thing suffer.
Oh, what? It's called torture test.
CPU 100% and package 95 degrees. We're still hitting 4.54 gigahertz. Okay. All right. No thermal throttling. This is what I like to see. I pretty much promise you your game download's going a little slower now.
Oh wow.
So this is really cool. Game downloads can actually be, now that internet speeds are so fast, game downloads can be CPU bottlenecked. Because the CPU cannot decompress these compressed game files fast enough, which is like kind of wild to me. I'm sorry, my CPU's bottlenecking my Steam download?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I have no idea that this is even a thing. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so okay, I am happy with that. Yeah, it's a 95, but that's what it targets. We're not thermal throttling, we're running at base clock, which is about what we'd expect for a torture test. The water would heat up a little bit, but you guys got to understand this is a completely unrealistic scenario, and these 16-core, 24-core CPUs that AMD and Intel are putting out these days are just they're wild. I'm considering this.
So what does that do? Does that open a bunch of like applications that are just doing nothing?
It's calculating prime 95, or it's calculating. Excuse me. It's calculating prime numbers.
Oh, so just
Yeah.
crunching numbers for doing nothing.
Yeah. So it's got. There's other stuff like that. Like you can calculate pi to like hundreds and thousands or millions of decimals, and it'll just flood your CPU with like calculations
Yeah.
and help cause it to
So
heat
you're
up.
basically mining but nothing.
I guess so. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Okay, cool. So Hitman is going to be 8 minutes. I'm pretty happy with our CPU. Memory didn't crash, but we didn't really run a blend test, but it's honestly probably fine.
What's a blend?
So Prime 95 has different settings. You can do small FFT, you can do blend, and they're good for stressing different parts of the system, kind of like how I explained before. So the blend test hits your system memory really hard.
Okay.
Whereas small FFT and smallest FFT will really hit your CPU and like your motherboard power delivery, as
Yeah.
opposed to like your RAM or your GPU or anything like that. As soon as I see it, I'm going to start packing up my stuff, honestly, because as soon as we see a game run, which we are going to,
Yeah.
We're
also,
done. We're good.
the game is its own benchmark.
oh, perfect. So we
Yeah.
can run
Before
it.
you load it, it'll give you a little small window. You could do settings, but run benchmark, send it, and it'll.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay, got it.
That's good.
Did we keep you live for longer than you anticipated? Like,
Oh, I'm live all day. Listen, you guys did really good. I didn't expect this to be like that much like two-sided. I thought it was gonna be more one-sided and then less like good, right? But I didn't care because I told you guys I would do it, right? So I just kind of sent it. I was like, we'll see what happens. But I'm actually really glad with how it came out. And lengthwise, I couldn't care at all.
Okay, all
Listen,
right.
I think sometimes chat they would love to have a 20-hour paint drying stream.
Yeah, that's
They don't
that's
care.
fair. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We've definitely had a good time. I'm just glad we were able to like really sort of talk through some of the issues and really solve them. That when you see like the super close up like macro footage of that, you're gonna be like, oh my god.
Oh, yes, you're gonna go way deep.
Yeah, we're gonna go right in there. I
We're
think
gonna
the
probe it.
probe lens
Yeah,
can
we're
get
gonna
in there,
probe
right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lens called a probe lens. It's like
Really?
this long.
Okay.
And it's got like this kind of like, is it like a fisheye at the end or like what
It's
is
not
it?
like 24 mils, like quite wide.
Yeah.
So they can get really close and pretty wide.
Yeah, so you can like kind of like poke it. We've done some really cool shots that kind of look like, it looks like the
Rendered.
tech is like a city or something.
Oh wow.
And like it looks like you're like helicoptering over it because
Oh,
it's
that's
like
so sick.
It's
That
wide
sounds like a
and
cool
close.
intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if you do an intro, you're in a city like that, and you pull back, and woman, it's just you in the back. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
that's like
I digress. Yeah.
my favorite lens.
yeah, it's a really cool lens and yeah, it looks fake a lot of the time. Like
Yeah,
it looks like it's rendered.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's super cool. We don't get to use it that much because you got to kind of
Yeah,
manufacture
I
an
It's all
excuse to
set
use
up,
it.
and that like the f stop is like 14, the maximum.
Okay.
So it needs a lot of lights.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
So
You gotta
use
just
it like
slow-mo.
in the sun.
Yeah.
It's just like slow mo.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch the slow mo guys on YouTube, right? And then cinematic lighting. Sometimes they'll be like, "We're gonna go like a gazillion frames per second," and it was all black, and you could be like, "What are they doing?" You couldn't even say anything.
Yeah.
I remember
I
that.
have that
And
from-
then you watch the same footage at like 30 FPS,
Yeah.
and it's like the light of 1,000
Yeah.
suns is on it, right?
Flashbang out.
Yeah.
What's wrong with my sensor? It's
Yeah.
burned.
All right, so that's there. All right, I'm gonna take this with me.
Yeah. Go ahead. No. You're good to like wrap up your stuff, so you're ready to extract whatever.
This is great, man. This could have been like 3 different problems. I could have been here for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great. This couldn't have worked out better. And you guys have been very gracious hosts for us.
Yep. Yeah. Of course, Chad's always really gracious with other people than me. If it's me, it is not gracious. But you know what? I like it like that because it's it's
Yeah.
two interaction.
No, these guys have been super positive. Really appreciate y'all. My chat could learn a thing or two. No, just kidding. I love my chat too. Love my chat too. Except my Twitch chat. They're the worst.
Oh.
We always make fun of them because I multi-stream.
Oh yeah, on multiple. Yeah, you're not partnered or exclusive.
I am partnered, but you know what's funny is, as far as I can tell, sorry, I'm gonna stop crinkling this in a second here. It's just
Are you self-reporting?
1,000 years. Sorry?
Are you self-reporting that you're breaking your contract rules?
No, my deal actually
okay,
has
yeah.
a carve out,
Makes
and
sense.
the reason why is because way back in the day, so probably about, oh my God, get out of here. So back about 8 years ago, Twitch was getting into. They wanted to be a YouTube MCN.
Okay.
So like multi-channel network, like oh man, I'm trying. Revision 3. Do you remember Revision 3?
I remember the name. In my head, I can't see it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So like Rev 3 or like full screen. You know full screen?
Oh yeah, yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I worked with them before.
So they wanted to get into the MCN business, and they also this was when Twitch was still gaming only.
Yeah.
Right. So they were looking for kind of like gaming adjacent partners who were established on YouTube to sign them to their YouTube MCN.
Oh yeah, okay, now that makes sense more
Now,
for me.
obviously, it'd be pretty embarrassing for Twitch if they had a YouTuber who was part of their MCN who streams but didn't stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
Because I was streaming on YouTube before that.
Because it's like, oh wait, we have our own product, but we're not even using it, type of thing.
Exactly, right? Which is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
So they're partnered, but what, they don't stream on Twitch? But I basically went to them and I was like, look, like you guys got to understand, like I'm not gonna go Twitch exclusive because you guys are just like my MCN. I'm a YouTuber. YouTube's my main business. I stream once a week.
Exactly.
Like,
it's more native for you to be on YouTube.
That's not gonna fly. And so my carve out back 8 years ago, I had a carve out for multiple streaming. I could stream to any platform I wanted.
Oh, so you guys.
And as far as I can tell, I was the only person who had that deal.
Oh wow.
For like years and years and years. And probably within 6 months, the whole YouTube MCN thing just like completely disappeared.
Yep.
And I was left with this weird legacy contract with Twitch.
Which, ironically enough, now would work again.
Would work again.
Yeah.
But was super weird at the time because people would like, you know, come on and be like, oh my God, he's streaming on YouTube. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But we never got taken down because anytime anyone asked us about it, we're like, hey, actually,
Yeah, we're old school.
yeah, we're
We have this old paper that says we can do it.
Yep. And we had a really stupid deal with an MCN way back in the day that was one of those 100% deals where technically they're representing you, but you take 100% of the revenue share.
Yeah.
Man, the number of times that they tried to negotiate us off of that, because it was actually also part of that Twitch MCN legacy. They were so desperate to bring on a couple of big names
Oh, okay, yeah.
that they gave us a 100% deal. And then when this other MCN came after us and like tried to poach us away, I was like, well, I'm not gonna take a worse deal than what I have now.
True.
And they're like, okay, because they really wanted to like own the tech vertical. It was a super wild time.
Yeah, I mean, I remember YouTube was really odd. I mean, you know, remember Curse and whatnot?
Oh my God, Curse.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. You're out of the frame.
Oh yeah.
We're not even.
Oh yeah,
I don't even know, man.
I just don't want to be weird and make it so it's like yeah, I don't want to be too like you know, like production guy type of thing. Also chat.
I don't think anyone's gonna accuse you of being too production guy.
Oh no, yeah. Just some no, just you guys. I want to make it to feel like stop talking.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Do
No.
things.
I don't want to feel like that.
No, Curse. Was that like a clan or something? What was Curse? I can't even remember.
It's in chat. Curse, see the little fire emoji.
Yeah, no, I know. I would know the logo.
They had an MCN, but they would give it was like very easy. Like it was like if you made a YouTube account, right, and you were about to make some videos, it's like a one-click button, yeah, and then you get like I think most of it. I think it was 100% or like something. I think they got value themselves out of you being on the network, but you got almost all your money. And it was actually pretty good. And they stopped doing it, so now we've been transferring MCNs and whatnot.
Well, it's because everyone was trying to get like a big buyout like Maker Studios.
Yep.
And then I don't know how much Disney ended up writing down from that stupid Maker Studios acquisition and then Discovery with the whole Revision 3 thing. But those companies ended up being completely worthless.
Yeah.
Because all they had was this like parasitic relationship with creators.
Machinima.
And then, yeah, Machinima. Oh man, Machinima. Oh! That's all they had. So as soon as they, you know, stopped doing deals because creators got smart and started just negotiating their own deals, they were like,
they're void. They have nothing.
we've got nothing.
Yeah.
We've got absolutely nothing.
Because they were everybody, and then everybody went to that's how it was. But I mean, think of all the memories with Machinima though. I mean, all the videos we watched were all Machinima.
Yeah, and or like Rev 3, like back when Phil DeFranco,
Yep.
like joined Rev 3 and he was like VP of whatever for a while, and then like and then they got bought by Discovery, I think. I can't remember the exact order it happened in. But then he ultimately like buys his channel back, and you're sitting here going,
That's crazy.
What?
Some of these deals, when you're ahead of the curve and you're in the first ones to do so and sell, you make so much money. It's crazy.
yeah,
I
or
mean,
you don't.
I had to say it, but Microsoft with Mixer, Shroud and Ninja. I mean, they greased their paws pretty hard. I mean, that's a good business move. Everybody should get the bag. If they,
Yeah, they made out like bandits, as far as I can tell. Absolute bandits.
Yes, pretty dang. It is what it is.
That whole thing. Yeah, rip Mixer. Rip Mixer.
Yeah, also Rip Stadia.
Yeah. I mean, Google, man, they can't figure it out. Guess what? We've got a game.
You ready?
Hold on.
99%. Let's go.
We're gonna have to unpack and whatnot. And
No, we're close. We're close. This is great.
Okay, rolling.
We have gone from cannot even post to playing a game in like 3 hours. Not bad.
that's efficiency.
Not bad. I'm happy. All right, 20 seconds. 25. 30. 37.
And we're just going up.
We're going up 46.
Now we're uploading the game and we downloaded it.
55.
We're putting it back in.
1 minute 8 seconds. 1 minute 22. 1 minute 39. Okay, are you guys are you trolling me, Valve?
Sometimes you have to pause and unpause. Not very often though. It's just unpacking.
Valve, are you trolling me right now?
They are trolling.
100% trolling. You know what it is it's probably those little tiny files that
Yeah.
have a lot of IOPS. Or rather, it causes there to be a lot of operations per second, so the overall data throughput goes way down. With that said, this number is continuously going down. I think it may have actually just stalled out. Oh no, this went up. This went up. It might just be all the tiny little files. Yeah, it's going back down. Hello? Oh.
No, it's 7 minutes now.
It's sitting. 6.5. 6. 5. 30. 520. Look, I don't make the rules.
What's BS? Bytes per second?
This is thousands of bytes per second. Yeah. So this is an order of magnitude less than megabytes a second. Cool.
We're still going down somehow.
3 orders of magnitude or what? Sorry.
Boy,
Yeah.
55 BS.
Okay, what do you do now? Verify. All right, nice. This will be fast. Here we
Should
go.
be.
It's juicing now. Are you over the juicer thing? You don't
Nope.
do juicer
No,
anymore?
no.
It's
It's
still juice?
yeah, it's still there. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll just fly. It's like a term I use to, I guess, a filler word, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to get rid of it because it's so much in my language.
All right, she's going. Minute 30. Let's go. And I've got a whole clever setup where I'm actually going to drop off my car like closer to here, so I don't have to take it back.
Oh, you rented a car out?
Sorry?
You rented a car?
Yeah, I rented a car, so I just would have flexibility to kind of come and go like whatever time, and don't have to worry about like if someone, I don't know, maybe Uber's pretty good here, but at home sometimes you can wait like half an hour for an
no, Uber here is crazy. 1 minute.
Really?
A minute. Yeah, they'll park behind. They'll park somewhere close.
And just wait for someone to.
There's like in the air. They kind of like sort of like sharks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. A minute.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Never mind then. Okay. I guess I could have just Ubered it, but I don't mind driving. It's okay. Yeah. Everyone's talking about.
Just saying.
Nothing's leaked.
I could say, hey man, I went to Walmart. It was like 20 minutes ago. It was like 20 minutes out. Leaked. I know where you live now. I love it. Dude, stop. It's LA time, okay? If I say I'm going there and you're within 20 minutes, this could mean it's normally 3 hours away because of traffic. Like the time doesn't matter in LA.
Well, I can tell you right now that if anyone tries to figure out how far you are from the airport based on our video coming in, it's going to be impossible because our ETA for how long it was going to take varied by, I think, up to 45 minutes.
Yep.
So
I believe it. That's just daily LA life.
All right.
Okay.
Now I've
You
never
wanna go to
played this
options?
game. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we
They
go.
give you a panel, which is I think every game should have, but they don't.
Love it.
Just jam it up.
Okay. All right. Well, we don't want frame generation. We don't need any of that.
And they reflex low latency.
No, we don't need any of that. Ray tracing though, yeah, let's like sure, yeah, let's turn all that on. Yeah, it's on. Let's go. Resolution scale. We're gonna turn that to 2. Okay, level of detail. Let's go. Ultra. Oh, it doesn't go to ultra. Well, that sucks. Yeah, texture filter. We can go to 16x. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can crank this boy.
It's not like it's gonna break, surely, right?
Variable rate shading. I don't need that. Motion blur. Boo. Simulation quality best. Override memory safeguards. I don't even know what that means. Oh, start benchmark. What's
Save Now do it back. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay. VSync off though. HDR is probably not supported on this monitor anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see it.
Let's see it run. So I set the render scaling to 2 because this is only a 1080p monitor. I wouldn't do that on a 4K monitor necessarily. I mean, on a card like this, I guess I probably could, but... Oh, shoot. Hold on. Hey, come back.
There is an HDR, a forced HDR. I don't know what is it. You could say no to HDR. It'll HDR you in.
I'm just gonna grab...
Oh no, it has one. It has one on it. In the benchmark, there is one.
Oh. Alright, then I guess I don't need an FPS counter. Well, okay, frame view will tell me the temperature as well.
Oh, go ahead. I don't
You
want
know, it's okay. I have hardware info open in the background. This is a good-looking game.
It is a good looking game.
This is a really good-looking game.
Are we FPS capped?
I don't think so. I think I turned it up really, really high.
Oh yeah, you went 16
Yes,
on Enter Topic. Yeah.
I did.
What? It's actually stable 60. It's not really going down from 60, and it's like super hard quality.
Fans are running now. I can definitely hear that.
Mm-hmm.
All I want to know is if we're getting any kinds of like bad temperatures or anything like that.
Oh, this looks good.
And don't forget, I cranked the render resolution.
Yeah.
So that's really hard on it.
Yeah, 2. That's a crazy margin.
Of course, it depends what you started with. This
Yeah.
is, I think, only 1080p, but still. Yeah, it's a pretty game. Are the environments super destructible like this?
Yes.
Oh, that's super cool. Not a lot of games do it well. Man, the physics of these like ladders falling apart. Okay, that's not how wood works. I mean, they look more like, you know, styrofoam or whatever. But
Yeah.
still, it's kind of cool the way they fall apart.
Yep.
Wow, that heat's going now.
Is it burning up?
It gets warm in here.
It does.
I really like your acoustic treatment, by the way, in here. You got
Oh,
the, like,
yeah.
3 pillows on that wall, and then you got some mattresses over here with
Yeah.
Skelly.
This is a mattress right there.
And there's a mattress behind the dock, which is great. Got your body pillow.
Yep.
And then there's Danny DeVito, and he was there.
He's scary.
Yeah, he's hanging in the bathroom. I didn't notice him for the first. I didn't notice him for the first like half of this,
Mm-hmm.
and then at some point I look over and I'm like, "There's someone in the bathroom."
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
Especially at night.
But it's Danny DeVito. I mean, he couldn't harm anybody. I think he's
I don't think he could.
just about the nicest guy. So
Unless he sneaks up on you.
yeah, which he can do because he's short like that. I
Yeah.
can say that. I'm
Like a
short.
rogue.
A short boy.
Looks
Okay.
like it.
So our CPU capped out at 85 during that test. I'm not worried about the CPU though. I want to see our GPU hit 56. Okay, we're good.
I think we're good, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
There it is.
Thanks for repairing my PC.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thanks for everything and your especially your time.
And
I'm gonna give you a hug.
all right, let's do it.
Thank you very much for everything. Thanks for coming
Man,
out.
he's got to come down like this to hug me.
Yeah,
It's embarrassing. It's emasculating.
Yeah, and also behind the camera, Andy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much
Thanks,
for coming
Andy.
in and filming everything.
And thanks to our sponsor. And then I'll record this like later.
Okay.
I'll shoot it somewhere else. Okay, so yeah, let me get my microphone back, and then we'll just get everything kind of packed up, and then I'll go. meet
Oh
up
yeah, I
with my
forgot your
family.
mic.
Outro.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbnail.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Oh, we gotta get thumbnail too.
Well, maybe put the camera up so they can see how cringe this is.
Yeah. This is good.
Okay, ready?
If you guys enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy the one where I reacted to him building a PC before. It was bad, actually.
It was pretty bad.
It was worse than the most recent one, which is the one that resulted in the mangled USB connector. So,
Which was not my fault. Can you reassure me a little bit?
it's an easy mistake to make,
Okay.
but it was your fault. Yes.
Fair enough. But I give the $100, so I'm okay with that.
Okay.
That's a good outro. He's got my money. He took my money. Okay, let's get a thumbnail. So, I'm kind of thinking.
Let's have you guys like over there.
Yeah.
So we can have the black
Yeah,
background.
yeah,
What do
yeah.
you want for? Oh yeah, you want a white background, probably.
The black. Yeah.
You want the black?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Let's have you time it this way, please.
Well, you should get us individually anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so for title, I mean, I'm thinking we just go kind of straight shooter on this one. Just like, I flew to fix XQC's computer. Like, I mean, what else do we have to do? So we just get like a.
Rolling.
Wait. Oh, you're actually filming this?
Oh yeah. And then now you go and just if you could give me like
What? Like a pog, like a thinking, like a.
you could be sad.
Oh yeah, I could go.
You know, that's a pretty good YouTuber
This?
thumbnail face. Okay,
Yeah.
but I don't actually need that one.
But he's still rolling, so
Let's do like I can't
Okay,
even keep the
okay.
face. Okay,
well,
what are you thinking, Andy? What are you thinking?
That was pretty good.
We could do like one of these. Yeah, or like we could do a face palm, just like a little,
Oh my god, my PC just broke.
like
What do I do?
oh no.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
yeah, that's pretty good actually.
We got a lot in there.
Yeah, we got a lot in there.
We got like
Thank you
12
very
in
much.
there.
You were an absolute trooper. Really good sport.
Oh,
Really
well,
appreciate it.
No, you guys are so easy to work with. Very chill.
This was a blast.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully we'll encounter each other again.
We will.
I mean, I know you don't travel much, but if you're ever in Vancouver, hit me up. We'll hang
I
out.
might be have friends there.
Oh
Never
yeah.
know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Well, also, what was I gonna say? No, thanks for your time. That was really chill. I mean, seriously, that genuinely helped. I appreciate
Well,
that.
yeah, no, of course. I mean, I was just kind of inspired, right? Because you were like always having these problems.
Yeah.
And what I appreciate about it is that you try.
Yeah.
Right? You're trying, damn it. No matter how many times you fuck it
Yeah.
up, you keep trying. You gotta kind of either pity or respect it, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm sitting there going like, how wild would it be? He's on Twitter again, having trouble with his computer again. If I'm just like, fuck it, and I get on a plane, I fucking go fix it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
how wild would that be?
That
How
was
much are
crazy.
people gonna freak out?
That
So
was
I'm like,
I was ready to get it the same day that it happened. Remember?
I know. This guy messaged me back. I messaged him. I'm like, hey, how about I come fix your computer? He's like, oh, I'm gonna be around for the next couple hours. How's that sound? I'm like, my brother in Christ, I live like 1,000 miles away from you.
More than that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know miles, right? So some kilometers. It's like it's all good.
I
bro.
remember that.
I love it. It works great. It looks great. All right. See you later, stream. You guys have been a blast. Bye bye. We're heading out. Oh, and I promised you this was yours.
Ooh,
Your very own
oh,
screwdriver.
thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah.
Do not leave it behind here. That's that's yours.
No, I'll leave it with the PC.
All right. Perfect.
No.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, safe travels, and I hope you have fun in LA.
All right. You guys enjoy the rest of the stream. Bye.
Yep. Bye, bye, guys. Bye, Andy.
Bye.
Oh, your mic.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Holy.
And your charger.
This is great. When the stream's like there to see it, you gotta have like the Seinfeld quadruple goodbye.
Yeah.
Right? 'Cause it's like
it never ending.
Yeah, never-
It is what it is.
never-
I don't even mind. I don't think it's awkward. People think it's awkward. I say by like 10 times. I don't really care that much. It's not big of a deal.
All right. Oh, I'm so glad.
That's your laptop?
It's working. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, success. Man, I was stressed.
Yeah.
Then when I saw that you were streaming, like that's a good thing. It's a good thing, right?
Yeah, because I'm awake and I'm there, you know?
Yeah. And also, you know, like I obviously, I like to ham it up for the audience too, right? Like this is
Yeah, you did so good though.
this is my jam too, right? And I'm
Yeah,
like, oh yeah,
yeah.
you're streaming. Well, this is great, but it's also like a lot of pressure because if I don't get it, then it's like,
Well, I mean, you know, it's a little pressure for me too because you guys are pretty big. You know what you're doing. You know, everybody's like has like some some impact, and then I'm live, and I have to kind of improv it. But sometimes it's just kind of like you do it and you're good. And then I wouldn't inform you too many questions though.
No, you're good because like I'm not just it's efficient, right? Like I'm answering your question and like it's like I told the basketball players, like I told Seth, I'm like every question you ask, there's 1,000 people or 10,000 people
Yeah.
or 100,000 people who were too afraid to ask, but they want to know.
Yeah,
right?
makes sense.
It's good.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, Andy, I'm gonna give this to
Right,
you.
thank
Or
you.
no, your hands are full. I'm gonna.
I can deal without like.
Okay, I'm gonna give this to you.
Yep.
And then I'm going to. Okay, we left the GPU, we left the motherboard. I took the other motherboard because I want to get that footage. I left.
Your
the-
flask, your flask.
I've got my water bottle. I'm leaving the screwdriver. I'm gonna put your tape back where it belongs. In your perfectly organized tool chest.
My
Oh, hold on. What's his name again?
Bob.
Bob. Okay, I'm gonna put Bob back.
I need a shot of
I left my money.
the.
Yep, he surely did. Yep. Damn. You look more scrubby than usually. You got this little beard going on. Have you been rocking it? This beard?
Oh yeah.
style?
Yeah. I'm doing the beard now. The lady likes it.
It's pretty good.
So that's like the classic meme face or whatever it's called, the Linus face.
Oh yeah.
Some of these guys got the modified one with the smile. That's
Yep.
creepy. It's good. Yeah. All right.
That was a little creepy, but it does. It gets the job done. It really. At first, it was kind of clunky, right? But we just kind of pushed it, and everybody loves it. I think.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to Twitch, I'm an idiot. These emotes, are these channel specific? Are these for people install them for themselves through a browser
then
extension?
You'll have channel specifics, globals. Those are both native, right? Then you'll have BTTV, FFZ, and
Yeah.
7TV. 7TV gets all together pretty much.
Okay, so people could like put like a Linus emote on your channel no matter what. Is that channel specific or is that a global
See,
one?
It's one that is like there's a mega library, right? It's a super mega one, and then these ones are like in the big libraries. It's like this one. See all of it. See that? So this is from the library over there, made by this guy on the library, and then you enable it or you don't enable it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be crazy because within chat right now. Of course, it's going to be lagging. It's a side chat. There was a video. It was a Mr. Bean episode. Sorry about that. Chat. It was a Mr. Bean episode. Sorry, because somebody linked it earlier. So what was I saying? Yeah. Basically.
The libraries.
Yeah. So it'd be big libraries. Otherwise, like some words like this, like chat. Type this. It's just this in caps lock, right? It'll show. It's a little bit lagging, but see this. See?
Oh.
So if you didn't have to enable them one by one, every word would be an emote. Because some channels have probably like sex as an emote or tips as an emote.
Oh, I see. So
it
you have
replaces-
to kind of manage which ones from these libraries work on your channel.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm glad I'm worthy. That's great. That's fun.
Also, OKChamp used to be a big one because OKChamp, the guy who did Pog, you remember PogChamp?
Yeah.
Kind of got canceled or something. Like
Yeah.
people started getting away from like PogChamp as a whole. So then we had OKChamp and PogChamp kind of reworked a little bit, and then you kind of took over.
Okay.
So you're the OKChamp guy.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I mean, you know the original tweet with that face
Yeah.
has like 2,000 likes or something.
Yeah, went
Like-
under the radar.
Like nothing.
Yeah, sometimes it's the lowest quality shit that sticks the most.
Yeah, like nobody cared
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all. And then it just fucking went everywhere.
Yeah,
Just
I
everywhere.
remember that. There's a bunch of memes about it too. It's really
hilarious.
good.
Like PewDiePie reviewed me. I'm like sitting here.
Really?
Okay.
Damn it.
Sure. All right. See you later.
Thank you guys. Thanks for everything. You guys did so good. Thank you.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye bye.
I'll let myself out.
Yep. You guys are good to get out and shit, right?
Oh yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Oh, what an adventure. So it's a video, right?
1440.